happened. Okay, now let's layer this, because that's just not how it happened. It just didn't happen that way. What led up to this? And so it becomes me by myself in school. I'm literally going to school right now and I'm learning. So when I come home, I write it out. And then I'm able to write out and I'm able to think about it and say, okay, oh, this is good shit. This will help me later on. And then it becomes what it is now.
And when you try to convey it to people, what do you when you're writing it out and when you're talking about it, like, what are you thinking? Are you thinking that this is going to get into someone's mind and this is going to help them motivate themselves? Or are you just trying to express yourself and let them do with it what they can?
I'm them.
You're them.
I'm them. And the fucked up thing about me, why I'm able to do it the way I'm able to do it, I'm not above them. I was never above them. A lot of people write where they are. They write where they are. Oh, yeah, like fucking you right now writing. You have a good life, man. You have a fucking good life. I don't write from that place. I write from the place that I am, the place that created who I am. I go back to that place. I call it going back to scratch. I can't write about David Goggins. Now, David Goggins now is a success. People want to get to feel whatever success is for them. They want to feel that. So I can't write it here at David Goggins successful. I must write at David Goggins fucking man. I don't feel good about myself. And every day I go through that journey. So that's where it comes from. It comes from scratch. All that shit, all my knowledge comes from going back to where the real growth doesn't happen. When you make it so far in life, you make it so high up, whatever it is, whatever you're trying to be, there's no more growth. There's small growth. But you remember back when you fucking tried to become Joe Rogan you are now, how much growth was in that? Tons of growth. Learning, lessons learned. So I always revisit. That's why I'm a fucking wildland firefighter now. Why I'm a fucking smoke jumper. I don't need to do that shit at all. But I don't learn anything from where I'm at now. There's no knowledge up here. The knowledge is down there in the fucking muck. So that's where I write. That's where I go back. That's where I learn. I always go back to school. I always go back to the basics. I always go back to first grade.
And how much of that is tied to doing things physically, though? There's a certain kind of physical struggle that you go through, particularly with what you excel at, which is endurance athlete work. When there's a mental and physical thing that happens when the two of them are together, that doesn't happen in anything else. Like, you can do hard work, hard mental work, and it's very difficult, and I'm sure you can learn a lot from that.
Right.
But it doesn't have the physical pain that comes with the suck of endurance work.
Yes. There's nothing in the world that I'm able to get. Let's say that Moab 240 I was in, 62 hours. Fucking sucked. It's just
with blown out knees.
Blown out knees. Literally, a few days before the race, I'm getting them drained. Before the race. So that's in your fucking mind, man. Like, it ain't like, oh, I show up to start line, oh, this is fucking great. I'm going to fucking have a good time out here. No, I'm thinking, all right, let's have my fucking knees drained. Like, I'm in pain at mile 0. And that's in your brain. I have 240 miles of fucking ahead of me. And there's nothing in life. This is why I love endurance sports so much. I love it and I hate it. It's a love-hate relationship. 62 hours, I equate that to fucking 7 years of life. You can't get that, man. So what I know that Ultra does for me is it packs in. It packs in. I can't live several lifetimes. I can't. Because the knowledge I need to gain for this life I live in today, I need 2 or 3 or 4 lifetimes to be where I want to go. Ultra gives it to me in fucking high definition real fast. 62 hours, you go out there fucking suffer, you come back, oh, that was 62 hours, I gained 7 fucking years of knowledge. The ups and downs, the pain, the suffering, you learn how to chunk this shit down. Like, oh my God, man, I'm at mile 100. How the fuck am I going to get to mile 118? Everything becomes, you start to learn life out there. And you learn so much in such a condensed period of time. And nothing in the world can do it like pushing yourself to the absolute limit I call it like, so people have talent. People have a lot of talent. And this is going beyond your talent. So when there's no more talent, what happens to you? Most people quit. People only go to their talent level. And once their talent level is gone, it becomes a mental game. That the whole mental game sets in then. And most people can only perform to their talent. And they realize, man, why am I always messing up right here? Why is this like my big hurdle? It's because you're performing to your talent. And then after that, your mind has nothing for you. Nothing for you. I see fighters, I see runners, I see people who they're great, but they get to the edge of their talent. It's like, fuck, man, what's up? Because you're now at the point now where your talent ain't gonna do shit for you, my friend. Now it's the mental game. And that's where people get lost in life, get lost in that next level. And that next level is found for me in the things that I do. I'm just misunderstood.
That's a giant problem with fighters.
Yep.
There's many fighters that
It's a
are
talent problem.
elite level in the gym, but when they get tired, and when they get pushed, and when they get into that, when the world starts narrowing, and the walls start closing in, and they can't see peripherally anymore, and they're exhausted, and they start making mistakes. So all of their understanding of what to do next gets clouded because they're thinking about quitting. They're thinking about being exhausted. When am I going to get a break? How much do I have left in the tank? Can I even push forward here? Or will I gas out and risk getting stopped?
And that is exactly what you said goes on into the human mind.
Yeah.
When you have a talent problem.
Yeah.
It's exactly what goes on in your mind. So how are you going to fucking defeat that, bro? You're sitting there getting beat the fuck down by a motherfucker just on you. Fucking just throwing you down, takedown, hitting the face. And all that's going through your mind is what you just fucking said. There's no positivity in that. But when you train the mind the way I train mine, fucking ready, man. Fucking ready, because first of all, I didn't have much talent. So I had to train one fucking thing. You better train your fucking mind. Because my talents can run out way early. When shit got hard for me back in the day, bro, I'm done. I'm out. See ya. Okay. I got to invent a motherfucker that came. So I invented Goggins. I invented a motherfucker that realized we're not good enough. But Goggins realizes we're mentally strong as fuck. And we're going to outstrength these motherfuckers in the mind.
There's a big, there's an understanding in fighting that sometimes talent is a curse. Because some people are very talented and they just don't work as hard. You know, Khabib Nurmagomedov talks about that.
Right.
And he's one of the greatest mixed martial arts fighters of all time.
For sure.
One of the rare guys to retire undefeated. But he's like, talented guys don't work hard enough.
No.
It's like talented guys, the problem with talented guys is they can get by early. They're like faster than people. Maybe they just have a better understanding or better coordination. Some people just, you know, we're not even. Like, people are not even in their abilities when it comes to sports. Some people are just very gifted.
Yes.
But gifted fighters in particular, there's something about it where a lot of them never realize their full potential.
No.
Because they don't develop that mental game that you're talking about. They don't have to.
No.
Because they can piece people up on the outside. They win fights easy. They stop a bunch of people in the first round. They look like a hero. But then when someone comes along that can survive that first round and then start dragging them into hell.
That's right. Oh,
then you see.
And that's what you said. When you drag a motherfucker into hell who's a demon,
Yeah.
you're in for a long race. And they're hard. People with a talent problem who are so talented, they're hard to train. They're hard to push. If you're their coach and you're trying to get them to see that we got to get you past this talent problem, we got to get you to the point where you're into that mental zone. Okay, we got to get you way past your talent. And it's hard for coaches to take these fighters or whoever past their talent. And on the other side of that is where they gain true levels. The levels beyond talent, that's where it really is. Because if you're able to take a motherfucker down to the deep end, while motherfucker's just putting his toe in, feeling the water and shit. If the motherfucker's in the deep end, he able to take you down there, and he's mentally strong, it's over. It's over, man. Because they live in the deep end. They live in it, man. They thrive in it.
It's almost like you have to have the ability to go to the deep end no matter whether or not you'll ever go there.
Right. Yes.
And some people are like, well, I'm never going to go to the deep end.
Mm-hmm.
But you should be able to.
Yes. 100%. You have to be trained to do it. You have to be trained for it. For when that time comes, you're like, okay, I'm deep end qualified.
Yeah.
I am deep end fucking qualified. I got my fucking deep end certification.
But you know what's interesting about this book is you talk about how there was moments, even though you're clearly deep end qualified, clearly deep end certified.
Yes, sir.
You took some time and you hadn't been in the deep end for a while and you're like, I'm kind of a part-time savage now.
That's right.
This is kind of bullshit. And you're recognizing it in yourself, even though you know your ability, you know your history,
Yep.
you know what you've been capable of doing in the past. You're like, but I haven't been there.
Nope.
I haven't been there in a while. And you had to go back.
What's funny about that part-time savage thing in there, man, where I fucking totally dogged myself because it's the truth. All this became nice. Waking up, motherfucker.
Success.
Bacon and eggs, motherfucker. fuck protein shake, early morning shit. And I stopped having those hard conversations with myself. Boy, my whole life. That's why motherfuckers hate my ass, boy. Because I'm hard on me. If I'm hard on
to do this? Like, what is the reason why they're doing it? And what do they have on him? I don't know.
Yeah, well, that to me is the right answer. Nobody knows. A lot of people are acting like they know. If you go read it,
Well, they want him,
which is crazy.
They want him to go down, and they want him. He represents something. He represents toxic masculinity.
He is sort of toxic. I mean, he says crazy stuff.
They seize his car collection as investigation continues.
The one thing I don't get about this, well, I do get, I understand. People are actually like want the charges to be true, which is crazy because that would mean a lot of bad shit to happen to a lot of bad people.
Yeah, I would rather the charges be incorrect. Look, Romania, I don't know what their system is like. I don't know whether they're corrupt. I've heard things, but I don't have any real information. So I'd be talking out of my ass to say, if he really did like sex traffic people, if he really did all the things he's saying, well, I hope that gets proven in court, and I hope he gets punished if he really did that. If he didn't do that, I hope he gets exonerated, and I hope he gets the fuck out of Romania. I don't know. I don't know what he did. I know a lot of what he does is theater, right? A lot of what he does is very like satire. He plays the role of this boastful misogynist who smokes cigars and drives Lamborghinis, and that's his thing. And because of that, he's amassed an amazing amount of money. And he's done it by doing this character, this online persona, but then also says very wise things. He says ridiculous shit, but also says really interesting things. He's a very smart guy. If you listen to him being interviewed by Patrick Bet-David. Patrick Bet-David interviewed him after he got canceled off of all social media. And Patrick is fantastic. He's really good at letting people talk and talking to everybody. And Patrick is so wealthy and so successful outside of the world of podcasting that he only does it because he's interested in it. And so he's the perfect guy to handle that because he is not afraid of to talk to anybody. He'll talk to anybody. And so he had him on for a long-form conversation. They talk for hours, and you get to see this is a very intelligent and calculated guy. You might not agree with his message. You might not agree with all the misogynist stuff. You might not agree with, and I don't agree with it. You might not agree with all the crazy antics, but you cannot deny that that's been incredibly successful because it resonates with a lot of young men who don't feel represented in the media. And they see this guy and it looks like fun. Do they agree with what he's saying? That doesn't mean they agree with it. They think it's fun. It's like pro wrestling. He's like a bad guy in pro wrestling. He's a heel. He's smoking cigars with his Lamborghinis. And
see, that's where I go. I think there's probably a lot of people think that, and then I think there's probably other people who take it seriously, which is where it's a super.
Yes, that is where it gets fucked up. Where it gets fucked up is like young boys repeating the shit that he's saying to young girls because
he says
they're supposed to
property
do that.
and he owns them, which is nuts. And so you hope people are like, oh, that's an act. The one thing I will say for an intelligent guy, which I agree with you, he is. To be doing the things he's being accused of doing and then go seek publicity is a very unwise move.
If he did that.
It's because of the pizza box. And then the authorities like that had nothing to do with it.
No, they knew he was in Romania. It was just, what's that word? Schadenfreude?
Schadenfreude.
Schadenfreude. That's what it was. Like, he's making fun of Greta Thunberg, and then he gets fucking arrested right afterwards. It's kind of hilarious.
Yeah.
The way it happens, like people said, it's the biggest like self-owned
third biggest tweet or retweet. It was Greta. I mean, it was okay.
It's
but
kind of funny when she said that's what happens when you don't recycle your pizza boxes.
That was good. That was good.
Chad, that shit's hilarious. You got to give it to her. Look, and also, like, why are you going after some 19-year-old autistic girl who's really into like climate change?
Like, figure out whether that was provoked. Like, he just did that out of the blue.
Yeah, he's just talking shit.
Now, again, that move from somebody who's being accused of sex trafficking, I think rape was thrown in there. And then you're out there being like, look at me, crazy. Again, but what you said nailed it. Nobody knows.
I think the latest thing that they're saying is sexual assault and physical abuse in the UK, during which time he appeared on Big Brother for 5 days.
This was just posted a little bit ago.
UK authorities declined to prosecute.
This says that they told the producers of the show like 5 days before he was kicked off, and then a video was found of him and a girl doing something that then they came out and said this was like a kinky video they were making, and everyone thought
the girl came out and said that was very consensual and that they were doing role play and that they liked to do this thing where he would like beat her up or something.
This article is saying that didn't have anything to do with why he was kicked off the show.
This is one of the perfect.
I don't know.
This is one of the perfect examples, though, of kind of what we're talking about. I don't fucking believe Vice.
I don't know.
I don't believe. How can you believe anything that is said about somebody so controversial, because everybody seemingly has already made up their mind.
Right.
So where to get real information on him? Who knows?
All the objectionable stuff, I think, also was unnecessary. I think if I don't know him. If I did know him, I would tell him all the boastful shit and the shit about him being, the top G and all that stuff. All that shit's great. But the misogynistic stuff, like if you have daughters or if you have a wife or if you have sisters, stuff like that, you don't want that. Well, you don't that narrative, like putting that out there, that's negative to everybody. It's not even positive to him. It's like it's not necessary.
We had him on one of our podcasts, and he almost struck me exactly how you said. Like for let's say he's talking for 10 minutes, I'm like, oh, making sense, smart, and then he says something so
wild.
Over the top, literally. Like,
is it a con game, or is he trying to give them legitimate information? What is he giving them other than what he's already said in interviews and like what? How is it a university? Like, what is?
He has people who, and that's where it's a gray area, because
aren't there like professors? Hustlers University. Experience modern wealth creation.
I haven't looked at this. I didn't know this was even real.
Yeah, no, this is what he said. Like a main,
so many grifters.
Main business.
Secure your spot for just $49 is your last chance to secure a spot or a discounted price.
This weird countdown thing is such a trap.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh
my
God.
Was it just recycle?
I only have 1 hour, 10 minutes and 36 seconds to sign up.
And that's going to be 147.
Jesus, enroll now, Jamie. You have only an hour
Let's
before this class. Enroll.
Before this
Let's enroll. Let's enroll. What do we have to do? Click on that. Enroll now. Okay. What do we have to do? The Real World has launched a completely matrix-independent platform where we teach you how to make money in the digital age. How do they teach you how to make money?
Crazy, but there's a lot of, and that's where anything's a slippery slope.
He's also a wild dude that lives in the world of kickboxing, and that is a wild group of people. I mean, you pay attention to like top-flight kickboxers like the Badr Haris and there's some Melvin Manhoef. There's some wild fucking people in that world. That is a crazy world, where there's not a lot of money and you're facing fucking straight up killers. And, there's all sorts of different personalities in that world, but it's a different kind of human. They're just wild, masculine, very aggressive people, and that's part of his shtick.
But if you want to use the word toxic masculinity, he's it.
The bad stuff that he said embodies that.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's why people are rooting for what he said to be true, because they don't want that.
Right. But you're still crazy to root for that because you're not thinking about the victims that would be involved. You're basically, that means a lot of people were hurt.
Well, it means if it's true, you want them to be punished.
Correct.
Like hoping that it's not true when it is true is not good either.
No, but...
You know what I'm saying? Like if you're hoping that it's true and it's not true, that's horrible because you are hoping for people to have been victimized. I see what you're saying.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
I mean, you should never hope violent crimes are committed.
Right.
Period.
Absolutely. Agreed. Yeah, for sure. But you also hope that he's not accused of these things when it's just because of his bombastic personality
Totally.
and talking shit and getting all this attention, which he clearly has done. You got to wonder how much of it is sat. Like when he talked to Piers Morgan, that was a very interesting conversation because Piers confronted him on all these things, and he did a great job of explaining what he does and why he does it. And you know, it's like the guy went viral in a way that no one has. And so quickly.
Yeah.
In a while, we're like my 12-year-old and my 14-year-old were asking me about it.
Yeah, no, he was it.
Yeah, all over TikTok and all over everything. And if you just
But
look
that's
at some
a
of those
scary
little
part
clips,
in a weird way.
you do when you are trying to progress your circle, you need to find a way to provide value. You need to either join networks like my one on corporative.com, or you need to find a way to provide value. I'll give you an example. In Romania, I was driving and I went to a town called Cluj. It's a very small town. I went in a nice car and a kid came up to me and he said, I run the car spotting page and we take pictures of the Ferraris and Lamborghinis. Can I take a picture? It's like, yeah, sure. And anyway, he took a picture of it and then he gave me his business card and he said, I just want you to know, I don't even like cars. I just knew the best way for me to meet rich people is to take photos of nice cars.
It's a great story.
I was like, you're smart.
Very smart.
I hired him.
I'm not surprised.
He works for me. Yeah, he still works for me for this day.
Yeah.
He was smart enough to go, well, where's the money over there?
Yeah.
How do I get close to the money? Oh, they don't want to talk to me. But if I take cool photos of his car, he might want to talk to me. You have to find a way to provide value to people.
Yeah.
If you provide value and it's a value exchange, you'll do good. But yeah, I say this to people and they go, oh, but my friend, and you know, we have a good time together. Well, if you're going to prioritize your friends by drinking and having fun, then you're going to have a bunch of fucking loser friends. That's your life, and that's your life to live. It's fine. Don't complain when the NHS are on strike and you can't get seen and I'm in a private hospital in fucking Saudi. That's your problem. You have to just make your decisions in life and live true to them. But creating a circle is ultra important. And it's not just important financially, it's also important for your entire life and your mindset as a whole. Because it's amazing, especially amongst men, we never want to be the poorest person in the room. We never want to be the weakest person in the room. You never want to be, so if you're with a group of killers, you have now this massive expectation. It's almost like societal pressure and a positive force. If I go to my friends, I can't be the weakling. If everyone does X amount of push-ups, I have to do them.
You might get dropped out.
Yes, well, you don't want to.
That's not happening.
You don't want to feel that way,
No.
right?
It's funny you say that because when I first met Kai, he was so against working out, but now he started, because we all work out in the group. So he's getting there.
But that's it. So you can get, just like peer pressure can be a negative, peer pressure can be a massive positive and it can accelerate you towards the moon. You can get an upward spiral. So my team, it's not just about how we make money. It's also an entire mindset. I don't want to be the only scared one in the group. If me and my 6 closest friends are walking down the street and a couple guys came up to us with machetes, I know they wouldn't be afraid. So now I'm not afraid. Now no one's afraid. Now you're fucked.
Now the guys with a machete should be afraid.
That's right. It's like an army. It's like a gang, right? You have to have that mentality. So it's not just even about money. It's about your entire life you create. If you're a person, if you're a man and you're out here and you go, you know what? Who do I want to be? I want to be strong and rich and brave and respected. Then I need friends who are strong and rich and brave and respected. That's what you need to do. If you're going to say, oh, I want to be these things, but I hang around with this guy because we play FIFA together, then you can stay a fucking loser. And that is your decision. Stay a loser. I have no sympathy for losers. I want to make this another thing clear that ends up on TikTok and everyone cries their eyes out. I don't give a solitary fuck if you want to stay at the bottom of the societal totem pole. If I'm going to ignore how I feel day after day so I can perform, regardless of whether I'm sad, happy, pissed off, tired, if I'm going to get up and work anyway when I'm tired, how do you expect me to feel sorry for you because you didn't work when you were tired? If I don't care about my own emotions, I certainly don't give a solitary shit about yours. If you want to stay a loser, stay one. Good, it's fine. Stay a loser. I have no sympathy for you. I don't care.
What would you say the single thing was for you to go and grab life by the bollocks and go for it? Because something had to spark that.
I was instilled with a duty for a very long time to honor my ancestors through achievement. And I was told from a very young age that the only thing your ancestors are interested in is achievement. Even to this day, when I do podcasts, people repeatedly talk about my father. If I wasn't successful, he wouldn't be spoken about anymore. He died 9 years ago, and he was a good chess player, but no one's really that interested in chess. The reason he lives on is because I'm so monumentally successful that people are interested in my origin story, and he is mentioned. The reason I will live forever is because my son will be so monumentally successful that they'll talk about how he could have been such a perfect specimen of man, how he was raised, and they will mention me. If you give a shit about your ancestry, and if you give a fuck about your family, and you're not a selfish person, and you want them to exist out in the ether for reality, for the eternity of reality, it is your duty to be successful.
That's why I got Dad to start the YouTube channel, because it's kind of commemorating you forever. People can look at that.
Am I on my way?
Not yet. 100 years left, bro.
You've got loads of time left. But yeah, no, it's always there for people to look at. And it's like that version of my dad that I always saw, you know, and I wanted other people to experience that.
Completely. So if you love your family and you love your last name and you're proud of yourself, then you have a duty to be massively, monumentally successful, to show homage to your ancestors. I find it amazing there are people out here today who are going to sit and say, oh, I'm sad, I'm too depressed, I don't want to work hard. Do you understand that only 200 years ago, there were peasants out working a field, starving, surviving the Black Death, surviving the plague, struggling to exist just to reproduce, so that 200 years later, you can be the end of their bloodline, for you to sit on your ass and do fucking nothing. You're like, well, you're a fuck up. You're fucking up your entire bloodline of your entire ancestry. You owe these people things. They went through hell for you to exist. You have a debt. You have a duty to pay. You have to be the best possible version of yourself. And the same to God. God loves people who try. God loves people who work hard. It's amazing if you try your very best all the time, what God will give you. He'll give it to you, anything you want, if you actually try. Not convincing yourself you try, actually try. They're different things. But yeah, I was instilled with this because from a young age, my dad said, you're a Tate. And Tates are the greatest people on the face of the planet. And there's gonna be a day I'm not here anymore, and they're gonna talk about me because of how fantastic you are. So go do your fucking job. And I said, yes, sir. And here I am.
And it's a similar thing to what you said, like every Tilbury has to do better than the last.
He does, and you will. And that's how it should be.
That's absolutely, because that's family legacy.
You know, they went through the Middle Ages. I watched a video on this just recently, and the Middle Ages lasted, or the Dark Ages, for about 400 years. No one progressed. Nothing progressed. Yeah. They lived the worst, and I'm going to swear, the shittiest life for 400 years. And exactly as you say, just reproducing so that you can be on this planet at this time now.
Completely.
And that's got to be, you got to respect that.
You got to respect it.
I wouldn't want to have gone through it.
Absolutely. And
no Bugattis back then.
Unfortunately. And like you said about the each Tilbury being better than the last, that's exactly the way to look at it. That's how life should be. You should have a duty to your ancestry.
And my father taught that to me, and his taught it to him. And
it's disappearing from society. It used to be like, I am Andrew, son of Emery. It was all about who you're son of.
Yes,
right?
exactly.
And it's all vanishing now.
Yeah.
But you have a legacy you can build. And I love the fact that when I was growing up, when my dad walked into a chess tournament, people were scared because his name was said, and they were fearful of his last name. And now people are fearful of the last name again because of me, and they will be again because of my son. And this is the beauty of life as a man. And one of the most terrifying but also gratifying things of life as a man is that we're all born relatively valueless. I don't think women are born that way. A woman, if she's born, especially if she's attractive, has an innate value. People just want her no matter what. But as a man, if you're not an important man, nobody gives a fuck about you, and they're never going to care. So you have to build yourself from the ground up, and that's scary for a lot of people, but it's also a massive opportunity. You can decide if you want to be a famous musician or a nice sensitive poet or a painter or a kickboxing world champion or a businessman. You get to decide on all the different characters in the video game. You can choose, who do I want to be? And then if you actually try, you can become it. Isn't that amazing? You can wake up and go, you know what? I want to be this kind of guy. I knew who I wanted to be. I wanted to be the dude pulling up in the Lambo, 3 a.m, gets out. Everyone's like, who is this big, strong, rich dude? I wanted to be that man, so I became him. And if you don't want that, if you want to go be a musician and play guitar and get a bunch of chicks and chill in Bali and smoke weed, whatever, Go, you can choose your character and build it.
I think the biggest problem is people don't want to choose. They don't know what they want to do. And they can't figure out how to do it.
And also, they think they've got to know everything about what they want to do before they can even start. So, like, when I went into business, I didn't have a clue what I was doing. And most don't.
Yeah.
Most are winging it to a certain degree.
Oh, yeah,
and
completely.
you learn as you go. That's how you do it. You don't have to know. No one knows everything. So how are you ever going to know enough to start?
But the school system teaches you, like, if you get something wrong, there's only one right answer rather than lots of correct answers.
Well, the educational system is designed to make people into slaves, which is part of the propaganda.
It really grinds my gears.
It's a massive waste of time. And so that's part of it. But you're right. And there's also some universal constants. Like a lot of people don't have the ability to understand the compounding effect of doing the right thing time after time. Even if you start a new business and you don't know what to do. I guarantee if you're always on time, if you're a builder and you're always on time, take the basic shit. Just be on time.
Yeah.
Over time, you may think, oh, I'm just on time, no one notices. Trust me, across 10 years, that's the difference between being a successful builder and not being a successful builder.
Well, the thing is, we expected you to be late today, but you were early. So it just shows, even when you reach that level of success, you still respect people's time,
Completely.
which is
just
brilliant.
stick to the absolute basics and do the right thing and know what you're supposed to do. And this is why I have so little sympathy for people who go, oh, I'm trying to make it and I can't, because I think they're lying to me and they're lying to themselves.
Early is on time is late, and late is unforgivable.
Completely agree.
Finished.
Absolutely. And it's these basic things that even in the modern world, it's amazing how people are failing. So yeah, it's interesting, but it's a very fun commentary. And I read a lot of emails. I got a lot of emails and a lot of messages, and a lot of people are like, bro, I'm trying my best. And my answer is simply, no, you're not. I really don't think they're trying their best. Maybe I come across and I seem non-sympathetic, but I'm from a council estate in Luton. I'm now a billionaire. And it's because I actually tried my best.
Do they just not know what their best is? Are they in the quagmire of everyone being like them, and they think they're doing a little bit better than everyone else?
But you know what's funny? What's funny is this. If you were to take somebody who says, I'm doing my best, I'm really trying, and you were to get an exact schedule of their last week and find all the times they've wasted time, you'd say, look, you've wasted time. You know what's actually amazing? Most of those people are not even self-reflective enough to go, you're right, I'm not trying my best. You know what they'd say? Well, I have to rest sometimes. Well, I have to have a social life. Well, they'd be so arrogant because they're arrogant.
I had to do my Facebook.
Yeah. No matter, you'd even show them, here's where you fucked up. Well, I have to. Oh, you're crazy. And then they go back to being a loser. That's the amazing thing about losers. You can drag them to the water, but they won't drink it. It's just beautiful.
They always feel like they're doing everything, rather than like a successful person feels like they're not doing enough.
You nailed it. They have no self-accountability, and you're right. A lazy person thinks he's working too hard, and a successful person thinks he isn't working hard enough. And we're doing 20 times the work they are. And we're like, oh, I could have done more, could have done this. Oh, I missed that today, can't miss that again. Oh, I should have taken that call. I should have flown there. I should have. We have guilt about it. They don't give a solitary fuck. And even if you pointed it out to them, they'd sit there and go, oh yeah, and they'd make some excuse for it. It's the brutal arrogance of people. It's truly brutally arrogant. I encourage absolutely everybody who finishes this podcast to go to your website and learn something. You should go and educate yourselves. These people are sitting here and they're teaching you. You've watched the entire thing. You understand there's knowledge. Are you just going to turn it off and just go back to being a dummy?
That's a great call to action, isn't it?
But it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. It's like, if you're not going to take any action at all after 2 hours of being educated, then you're going to just stay a loser.
Yeah, 100%.
That's the reality.
When is enough? Enough.
That is a good question. For money...
Everything.
Okay, yeah. So for money, there is a number which I think is enough. I think once you get to, let's say, 20, 25 million, you can have anything you want. Besides stupid shit like yachts, which doesn't even make you happy, and they're just a headache to own. Power is the problem. You have to understand what you're really chasing. And I know for me, it'll never be enough because I know I'm chasing power. Because even during the height of Corona, which educated me how important power is, I knew I can't listen to people. It's not who I am. So if I have to buy a plane to not wear a mask, I will buy a plane. So it depends what you're truly chasing. If you're truly only after money, 20, 25 million, you'll have a very good life. You'll be happy for a very long time. You don't have to live as crazy as me. But if you're after power, then it's never enough. And then you have to sit and be very smart and self-reflective and understand where you're trying to go. And it comes to a point where it becomes detrimental to you. So even me as an individual, I'm sitting here now and analyzing and thinking, if I carry on at the trajectory I'm carrying on, they're going to put me in jail because I'm too influential. and I'm too dangerous. If I say I can influence an election right now.
That's a huge worry, isn't it?
It's scary for them. They're like, oh, who's this guy?
Yep.
And they've tried to get me to sell my soul. I'm not going to give too many stories, but on multiple occasions, they've tried to get me to sign contracts and offer me a bunch of money to shut up and agree to this and agree to that. And I won't do it. So now they're sitting there going, okay, there's this person with massive influence, perhaps the most influential man in the world. We've offered him to sell his soul so we can control him. He won't do it. He can influence things massively. He is a wild card. What do we do about this person? And they sit and they go, okay, well, accuse him of something, put him in jail. And if that doesn't work, then it's like, oops, car crash. That's the end. So I'm now at a position where I'm like, I have to very strongly gauge how far I want to go because Icarus flew too close to the sun.
Yeah.
So it gets scary, right? So you have to be very self-reflective of these things. But yeah, how much is enough? I don't know. I hope I'm going to balance it just right, and I'm going to save the world and awaken people from the Matrix and stay breathing as long as possible. We'll have to see how it goes. But I will say this, because I say it on every single podcast. If they lock me up for some insane bullshit, I didn't do it. And if they say I killed myself, I didn't kill myself either. It's all a fucking lie. And I'm going to say that here now.
Thank you very much for taking the time to come on Strike It Big.
It's been
really appreciate it.
mate. Really has.
Thank you very much. If you've enjoyed that, make sure to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. And it's goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from these two. Laters.
See you later.
Bye.
I'd rather not be in the outro when he does it like that.
Yeah, we need to slightly change it.
Thank you for your time, Andrew. That was really, really good. Thank you.
And we are live. What's up, guys? Welcome to Fresh Fit Podcast. We're here with Andrew Tate and 9 lovely ladies, man.
I'm back.
Wait, is this another? Is this a record?
I don't know, man. But we about to go. About to have a great show.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All the night is my world. City light, painted girl. In the day, I'm in my love. It's a night, kind of pattern. I live among the creatures of the night. I haven't got the will to try and find out against a new tomorrow. So I guess I'll just believe in.
I mean, listen. If you want to get off, if you want to leave, you're more than welcome.
I asked you to stop with the question and you didn't. Do you
Get
want
out.
me to
That's
leave?
serious. Go. Put your shoes on outside. You don't got to put them on in here.
I know the night is not as what seems. I must believe in something, so I'll make myself believe it. It's night.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Fresh Fit Podcast After Hours Edition. We're joined with a full panel to include Andrew Tate, man, surprise special guest. Quick announcement before we get into the show, guys. Patreon.com/FreshFit, where you guys can get all the exclusive behind the scenes content from us, providing you value as far as making money with real estate, cryptocurrency, using Instagram to womanize, using just getting everything on point, getting in shape,
Fitness, networking.
yeah, man, fitness,
credit
females, and
scores,
finances, man. We'll help you with the main three things,
Credit
man. So you
cards.
guys can improve your credit card, improve your credit card score, etc. Also, we put the behind the scenes craziness on there. If you guys want to see the Blick video with the crazy chick, go ahead and check it out on
Oh,
Patreon, the
man.
uncut stuff. You know what I'm saying? Also,
By the way, we're all safe, guys. We're all safe.
yeah.
Hockey's
we're
back
all good.
home. We're good. We're all safe.
Yeah, man, that's for sure. And she definitely wanted to take act though. She was bad as hell. All right, guys, we're also on Spotify, Google, and Apple Podcasts. Every single platform you guys listen to podcasts, we are there. Just make sure you wear headphones and or have a screen protector that has privacy, because one guy actually messaged us the other day and said that he got fired because they saw him merely watching our shit.
Today.
So, yeah,
That was today. Yep, that was
God
today.
damn. Okay, yeah. So guys, protect yourselves, man. The haters are out there. Also, guys, we got a YouTube channel, another one, Fresh and Fit Clips, where you guys can get all the best parts of the show, condensed in 7 to 10 minute formats, which for your entertainment, man. You might not have 2 to 3 hours to watch the full show, so check us out over there. Also, we have a Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Fresh Fit Podcast. We're not live streaming on Twitch this week, guys. We're doing an experiment, but feel free to check us out over there. And then, Fresh, you want to talk about your vlog channel?
Guys, for behind the scenes, man, when we go in public, outside the studio, and in the studio as well, check out the vlog channel. 100K on the way. Let's go.
And speaking of Twitch, I know I left my stream on, Cherry Gang in the house, but
Yo, nigga goes on Twitch, right? Leaves it running, just a random chair and some lights in the back. It's like, bro, what?
Yo, Cherry Gang in the chat. Let's get
this nigga, stupid.
And
Okay.
ladies, if anyone comes to my show, DM me at Aaron C. Parkson. Make sure that your page has photos, because some of you ladies DM me with no photos. I don't know why. But if you're flying in from some other state, make sure you guys join me ahead of time and let's get it.
Cool. Yeah, so hit him up, guys, because he'll be able to field all the ladies that want to come on the show. If you DM me or Fresh, you might get lost in the craziness, or in the Fresh Fit Podcast one.
Thanks.
And then on Instagram, Fresh Fit Podcast, and then mine is Unplug Fit. His is Freshman CEO, and TikTok is Fresh and Fit on TT. Can't wait for that to get taken down, and allegedly our YouTube's going to be taken down too. So guys, get it while you can.
7 days.
We got 7 days, so make sure you subscribe to the channel.
Andrew's like, what the fuck?
It's a joke.
Okay. I'm trying to keep up. Things move fast in the Fresh and Fit world.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, cool. So, super chats and introduce ladies, or we can introduce ladies first.
Yeah,
Let's
ladies first,
introduce the ladies first and our special guest.
Some of you been here before, but for new people that don't know who you are, give us your name, your age, what you do for a living, and your current dating status. We'll start right here.
And your body count.
Okay.
No, I'm
Okay.
joking.
All right, I'm Ariana. I work for Chewy as customer service.
Chewy! Yo,
wait, you bought a
Leaving
friend?
soon, but still working at Chewy.
Wait, she left?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
left.
So you leaving too?
I'm leaving too.
Man.
Yeah, I've reached my saturation point.
They're about to find out today, though.
Now they know.
23, status single. All right, that was it.
Cool.
Okay, I'm back again. My name is Tora. I am a medical assistant and I model on the side. Not no IG model, because a lot of y'all went at me. Like, I didn't like that, but whatever.
Oh, yeah, you sat next to me on the. Okay, now I remember.
She was
Okay.
here.
I was
She was here
there
for the
when it
Blink
got
episode.
crazy. Yes.
Yeah,
I'm
it
sorry,
went
guys.
crazy.
Academics.
We see so many girls, man. Like, we be having 10 girls in here every single day. I forget faces. No offense.
No, it's cool.
But now I remember.
It's cool.
She was sitting right next to me when that ridiculousness was happening.
I don't forget.
Yes, it was too funny. But I am 25 and recently single. I do want to apologize to the person because I kind of worded everything wrong last time. So I want to publicly say that. Just personally. Just want to take accountability for that.
Apologize too, though.
Like, okay, so
the guy you were talking
yeah, like last time when we were talking like academics, he took it like as if Fool was a bum. And when I like rewatched everything, it was how I was wording everything. So I take accountability.
I could make something so small, so big, bro.
Yes,
Okay,
he does. And I didn't want it to go left like that, you know?
Now you know
That
how
was
I
like-
felt.
So I do publicly apologize for that.
Okay.
So wait. So question: did he came to you with that, or did you come out your own?
It was like more so I was already watching it, and then he hit me up with it.
I knew it.
as well. So it was
Alright.
just like, okay,
Alright.
I get it, you know?
Hey guys, hold women accountable, man.
I hold myself accountable. He didn't have to hold me accountable.
Stop the cap.
I'm not capping. I'm for real. Like, I tend to, especially like within the year and a half, I'm really analyzing myself as a person.
Dope.
I'm getting older. Like, I can't really blame everybody for things that are always happening in my life.
Right.
I have to take accountability for things that I do to other people as well.
That's good.
So,
I'm about to say, this is a girl talking? What?
I mean, a lot of females,
What's going on?
yes,
Okay.
a lot of females
What
don't
about-
take accountability.
What about you?
That's a fact.
My name is Talia. I'm 23. I work as a compliance specialist. Yeah, and I'm single.
And you also love Chewy.
I left Chewy.
Guys, we tell you on the show, right? Invest in Chewy because guess what? It's gonna be a lot of single ladies.
It's getting super
Cats and
busy at
dogs.
Chewy,
Oh, yeah.
so
There you go.
I say invest.
How long were you with them?
About a year. Yeah.
Did they expand crazy in that year?
Crazy.
What's
busy.
Chewy? What's Chewy?
They're just constantly
It's
hiring.
It's
pet food. Sorry.
the largest online pet retail store. So it's basically like PetSmart online.
So Chewy had all
Get
the bitches.
everything.
Chewy had all the girls.
Who would have
Yeah,
thought?
because we're saying that
Andrew's thinking.
because we have projections, right? We tell our guys all the time, we're looking at the dating trends and we see there are more single women than ever before.
Yep.
And single people tend to buy pets, especially women, because they like that, that, I guess what, that companion. So, so we've been saying, guys, invest in Chewy, and she
Especially
was
with no
working with them
kids.
for a year, and you saw a tremendous increase in just in a year working for them.
Yeah, it's crazy how quickly
year.
they've grown. Because they've only been around since what, 2007?
Yeah, they're relatively still
To the mic, please.
relatively
Yeah,
new.
speaking to penis ladies, please.
Sorry.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, they've been around since like 2007, so they've grown like tremendously. They're hiring
more than 8
constantly.
years old, but yeah. They
Okay.
grow
They
every
need to
year.
cut us a check, bro.
tremendously.
They cut us a
They
check,
don't
man.
need to cut us a check, man.
Yeah.
Getting them investors and stuff.
For real,
I'm
man.
surprised by now, yeah.
Facts.
Yes, so I'm Sierra. I'm 30 something.
Wait, what?
Hold up. Where's your best part? 30 what?
30 something.
Not a number.
I'm 36. Danger's out now.
She doesn't even look 36.
Yeah, thank you.
So
You
good.
guys.
Looks so good.
Thank you.
Don't lie to her. Kind of.
We're just fucking with you.
Paralegal by trade. Shout
Okay.
out to you for having a criminal justice degree.
Oh, thank you.
Not doing anything with it, but
Yeah.
I switched gears to finance. I'm a numbers girl and also a real estate investor.
Okay.
Cool. Shout out to you.
Cool.
Thank you so much.
And your
buy
current
more-
dating status?
I'm not married.
I like that one. That's a good answer. Instead of saying I'm single, I'm just not married.
Yeah.
Not married.
You know? All right, fair enough. That's a publicist answer right there.
That part.
Okay.
Miss Marine.
Yeah.
What experts?
Yes. My name is Desiree, 23. I just moved to Miami last year. Just got out the Marine Corps. What I do for work, I'm a full-time student, so I'm getting paid from the Marines to go to school.
Hey, that GI Bill.
I go to the University of Miami for free, and I'm majoring in interactive media and minoring in motion pictures. My dating status right now, I'm currently divorced, to be honest with you. My parents don't even know that, so they're probably going to see this right now. But, yeah, I'm single AF, you know?
All right,
just
so
living
dick
that
pics, guys.
How long were you guys married before you?
It was super short. You already know military time.
Yeah, military.
Like
yeah.
2 seconds.
Let me
like
guess, he was in the
about
military
2 years.
too.
Yeah, he was.
Okay, fair
It
enough.
was
Fair
a
enough. That
mess.
happens a lot.
Yeah, you know.
Did you divorce him? Yes.
It was like I mean, it was like a mutual.
Who initiated it?
understanding.
Somebody initiated.
I initiated.
It's never mutual.
Yeah, it's never mutual.
How's it mutual? I don't want you anymore. I
Right.
guess I accept. That's not mutual.
No, I mean, you have to do something that sparks that, though. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't just happen.
Like what? Breathe?
It's more like
You're breathing all the time, motherfucker. I'm tired of you. Ever since I met you, you're breathing. I want a divorce.
Stop it now.
All right, fantastic. Welcome back.
Welcome. Thank you. Hi. I don't want to say what I do because everybody always bash me. So
do it.
Just
say it.
No.
Say it again. I'm an entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur.
Say it with your chest.
I'm 24. Fuck, my birthday just passed. I'm 24. I'm single, and yeah.
And for some of you guys that don't know,
Again?
she literally broke the
record.
delusion calculator. She was the first girl to get like a 0% on there. For some of you guys that are wondering, we have this little segment sometimes where we pull up a calculator and we ask the girls, hey, well, what's your dream man? And she described the guy that was 605, makes I think over 150K a year.
60K a year.
It was 60K?
Yes, it was 60K.
Damn, you're really doomed. Black and all these other things. And yeah, man, she basically broke the meter. We couldn't find the guy. She scored a perfect 5 out of 5 cameras.
Yo,
They had a red warning.
We had a
saying
red warning. It's like warning.
Impossible.
Like I've never seen a red warning.
Yeah, bro. They were just like, like
0.0.
And it's based off the U.S. Census, so it's accurate data. But all right, cool. Thanks for being a good sport and coming back.
Hi, my name is Amber. I'm a pre-med college student, and I'm.
Hey, you don't got to yell at
21.
us.
I'm just Cuban.
Please
I'm
speak
sorry.
up. No, I'm just kidding. Like, speak up. Speak up. You're very
Okay.
soft spoken.
Oh, okay. And I'm a pre-med college student, and I'm 21.
Wait.
I forget my age too sometimes.
Wait.
You're from 19 to 21?
No, I'm sorry, 21.
Okay, 21.
Yeah.
Cool.
Awesome.
Okay. Wait, and then your current dating status?
Single.
Cool. All right, welcome.
Okay, Fifi. I'm gonna say that I'm German, so my English is not perfect. I'm a dancer. I'm a stripper. And
I remember you. Okay. You have your hair curled this time. All right. All right.
I'm 22, and yeah, I'm single.
Welcome back. Oh, 6'9".
And everyone's favorite Asian. Shout out to you.
Oh, thank you.
Go ahead.
I'm Christine. I'm in commercial real estate. I'm also a grad student at UM, and I am recently single and 25.
MLL, shout
Cool.
out, girl.
Yeah, she snuck back in here somehow. I didn't know what happened. We were doing the show and she just walked in. I was like, oh, okay, what's up? No, shout out to her. She was a good sport.
And last but not least,
yes,
Andrew fucking Tate.
Hey.
You know what it was?
Double DeMarco.
You know what it was? I've been on a few Fresh and Fits lately, and I thought I've talked enough shit, so I need to not go. And I tried to go out to the club here in Miami, and I was about to order a drink, and I thought, why am I not drinking with my boy? So here we are. So I got a bottle of vodka, and I'm.
There we go.
And you
We're
know,
happy to
you know
have
what the
man.
problem is, bro? Well, you don't go to club with me, bro.
Yeah, you're just too cool, Fresh. I don't want to be in that corner like side man. So I had to go by myself, and everyone's just coming up to me saying, "Where's Fresh? Where's Fresh?" And I'm just like, I gotta get back on Fresh.
Good shot from Tate.
Good job from Tate right there. All right, so I'll read these chats real quick, and then we'll get into the first question. We got a video to react to, and we may open up the phone lines with y'all. Let's see.
Possibly.
We may do it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so $5, Black Wolf Inc. We are the road to a milli. Let's go, Brandon Bebe. It's over 9,000.
It's over 9,000.
And then it's time to I got you, bro. Yeah, you guys really love those anime sound effects. I got you guys though. $10, Mr. Williams. They say when a real woman enters a room, you notice her style, poise, and glare can steal your heart. So I think to myself and look at the two ladies we have tonight and say, damn, Matt. Damn, then what the hell are they? Okay. $50, Kenny Lister. Thank you so much.
Thank you, brother.
Lester. $25. If for any reason you guys were looking to explore new streaming opportunities, I'd strongly consider Fight TV 8 mil apps, all TV boxes, Mike Tyson, Jake Paul fights, free TV and PPVs. Yes, I'll DM. Okay, just shoot me a DM at Unplugged Film.
Cool,
we'll talk it. Mr. Peanut. You guys are hilarious with the names, bro. Gentlemen, I have top hats and monocles for each of you to add to your cap collection. Where do I send them? You got the P.O. box?
Yeah, P.O. box. Honestly speaking, bro,
He's gonna pull it up and give it to y'all.
If you want the P.O. box, it's gonna be literally. You ready for it? Literally, P.O. box 11835, Miami, Florida 33101. Actually, I'll just send it to Chris.
All right, there we go. I'll put it on the screen.
Yeah.
$10 from Gooseland. I'm finna get some sleep soon, so I'm gonna catch y'all on the replay. But y'all stay up and stay dangerous. And for the haters out there, just know that ain't no one worried about no 7 days. Yeah, bro, it's cap, bro.
It's cap.
You know, Ian Ajal is up next from Minnesota. When will y'all have an episode where you listen to upcoming artists? I got bread if you give us a chance to listen. Potentially, man. We got a really booked schedule for this month. We got some interviews that we're gonna do with some other content creators and some traveling. So we will see. Question for all the beautiful ladies: do you prefer light skin or dark skin men asking for a friend? Okay, you know what? We'll go around the table real fast. Just say dark or light, and we'll start here. Dark or light?
To the mic.
No.
Now you got to say one or the other.
She said no.
There's no wrong preferences. Dark or light?
Both.
Oh, look at that.
No.
If you had to pick one,
don't cap one or the other.
Ah.
You said you want
BBC
kids,
niggas?
right? One or the other. What's your preference? Put you on the spot now.
I'm gonna say dark.
She said dark. Okay.
BBC
All my
winning.
chat niggas out there. Okay.
BBC on the way.
Y'all got a chance. All right, what about you, Miss Germany?
Dark.
No shit. Okay.
Dark.
Not surprised?
Dark meat. Yeah.
Dark.
Damn.
Hey.
God's children. Because look, whoever, is for me.
Bruh. You are so political. It's kind of cringy.
She spoke with her publicist before she came on the show. In other words, she wants to be black and named Tyrone. Fair enough. Right? What about what about you?
I like chocolate dark.
God damn.
Yeah.
What about you?
I really like both, but light before dark.
Okay. All right. Someone likes that vanilla. And then what about you?
I've dated both, but typically it's dark.
God damn.
Damn, we got a bunch of
Fresh.
got a bunch of letters on the show.
3 letters. Okay. BBC. Nigga.
Yo, a bunch of night riders on the show, man. God damn.
Sorry, Andrew.
Fresh, you're gonna clean up, Fresh. Fresh, you're gonna clean up. Why lying?
I'm a man of God.
No, yeah, that's my line. Don't give me that line.
I'm a man of God.
That's my line.
What you mean?
Nolan Baptiste, Fresh and Fit, could you guys come out with a shirt saying facts don't care about your feelings? Eventually. Vladimir, ovaries are real.
We need a
$20 J. Martin.
7-day shirt.
Ooh, potentially.
That'd be pretty funny.
Yeah, guys, think about that. We haven't got any correspondence from YouTube to our email account. So it's cap, bro. Like, we haven't got anything. Our lawyers took care of it a while ago, bro. Charles Ornelis. Yo, love you guys. You guys keep me on check with my life and the ladies. Cool. $10. Life of Jake's Move. This Jake's Move from Mississippi. Hey, thank you, bro. Just stopping to say hi to the ladies before I hit the late night shift. Also, just signed up for Patreon.
Yeah.
Awesome. We'll see you on Sunday.
I called in.
I called in earlier. Shout out to you, bro.
Jake's Move.
Guys, for those that are wondering, we have a big Zoom call this Sunday, 8 p.m. All patrons are going to be invited. We're going to have a big ass Q&A, 2 hours. We're going to answer everything related to girls, dating, Instagram, cryptocurrency, real estate investing. As you guys know, me and Fresh are both real estate investors, right? We're going to talk about fitness, right? Getting in shape. You're tired of being a fat ass? I'm going to tell you guys about how to count your calories, macronutrients, how to bodybuild, look aesthetic. You know what I'm saying? You go from pathetic to aesthetic. I will help you with that. I just coined that just now. Anyway, DL Sale, our man in the fucking house, man.
Yo.
Hey,
yo,
DL Sale in the fucking house, baby. He goes, somebody owes me a drink. Misspeak into the mic. Yo, chat inside 300 meters, all Marines can light your ass up. So look out for Miss Devil Dog. Okay. Shout out to DL Saint, man, in the house, by the way.
They're supporting, man.
Yeah, support for real.
Behind the scenes.
Real G. A day with Lance, $5. Greeting Mr. Tate Meyer Fresh and Conehead Chris.
Oh.
Keep doing your part in society. You guys have helped me through a lot. Much love from Louisiana. Thank you. $10 from Kevin Fu. Andrew, just bought Hustlers University, but the big question is, what brand are the shades you always wear? Been looking for the longest. Thanks.
You're never going to find them.
Oh.
I'm not even wearing them today, but you're never going to find them. You're never going to find that brand. They make 250 pairs per year, and you have to find them by accident. I found mine at Blue Marlin Beach Club in Ibiza. I was sitting there spending $25,000 on fucking lunch, and I found some nice sunglasses. So everyone always says to me, hey, I want your sunglasses. It's like, bro, you got to go to the fucking, you got to go get ripped off for lunch like I did if you want my sunglasses.
And we'll talk about Hustlers University here a little bit later, guys. We're gonna actually put the link in the description for y'all. It's an excellent course. We'll break it down a little bit for you guys later on in the show. Resist the slave mentality. $5 all the way from Great Britain. Shout out to Tate and Myron and Prince. I hate that girl. Myron driving BK from London on a night out. 25-mile-per-hour speed limit. Fail society. God damn. And then DL Saint once again, and then Ambience for the Soul. Shout out to the GOAT, Mr. Tate. Every girl that says she's an entrepreneur, you should make them spell it.
Wait, Lena,
look at her face.
All right, Lena, go ahead, Lena.
No, leave me alone.
Really? Hey, you know what, Lena? Half the letters, right?
Negro.
Half the letters. Ready?
Spell the first half.
First half.
You got it.
We believe in you.
Yeah. First four.
You.
Wait, is it EU?
Is it?
It's
That's right. All right.
All right.
God damn. Yo.
You say you're a business owner, babe. You're a business owner.
Lena.
Yes.
I gave you a chance, and you said EU.
Is it not? What is it?
Why do you gotta sound it out? Sound it out.
Yeah, bro.
Bro.
Someone clip that shit.
Okay.
All right. Time shift, $20. Would love to see. She's a good sport, man.
Yeah,
would love to see Dante Nero from the Man School 202 podcast as a guest for you guys. He was Patrice O'Neal's best friend and did the Black Phillip show with him back in the day, trying to manifest it. Check him out. Fresh, didn't you hit? Or were we gonna hit them up? We might have forgot.
I thought I sent him a DM, but bro,
you verified now, bro. You got that blue check. Send it again.
Bro, yeah.
Andrew, congrats on a new Bugatti. You have no idea how much your content has helped me and the people around me in changing their view on life. What's the backstory on Tales of Wuran?
You need to follow the white path, my friend. I can't tell you the backstory. You got to follow the white path up the mountain, and then you'll find out. For those who seek, you shall find.
There you go.
So much mystery, bro.
Phantom 313, $15. You have a low budget Derek Jackson lawyer trying to bring you down. The females laugh and agree. The betas agree as well. The Sims come out at night. It is what it is, bro.
Hey, they hate, we create.
Yeah,
Next.
well, they hate, we create, bro. Just book the hotel for the 500K party, fellas. Tell Slow Jams I'm shooting my shot. Unless Talia wants to chill. Either way, I'm easy. Also, shout out to Fresh for hooking me up with mod privileges on this vlog channel today. We
got you, bro. Yo. You so love, brother. I appreciate that, man. So shout out to you, bro. Hey, yo, party, pull up to the VIP section. I got you.
This nigga band. Yeah, German girl looks like Drake's baby mama. Y'all related? You got anything to say back to that?
I can't.
I don't
She
know.
hotter than Drake, baby mama.
I don't really see it.
Adorable.
I don't know how she does
Yeah.
that.
They're just trying to be funny.
Too sexy for you.
Rough day 1. 80% of women CC 20% of men and then complain about all men. Thank you, Rough Day. $50. The official bully YouTube. And how many more do we got, Chris?
A few more.
Okay, guys. From this point forward, we're gonna go 20 and up.
Yeah, 20 and up.
Because we got special guests. We got a big panel, ladies. We want to make sure we get get going here. But thank you so much for the support. Much love, FNF. Keep striving for greatness. My pops passed a couple weeks ago, and y'all really helping me overcome myself. Much love.
Damn, bro.
Yo, thank you, bro. And my condolences to you and your family, bro.
It's not easy, bro.
If you real talk, if you need somebody to talk to, man, shoot me a DM right now on Unplugged Fit, and say the official bully YT. I got you. Like DM me right now so I can save you. Okay. It's Unplugged Fit. Salsa dude, $5. So the Asian baby girl, do you date Latinos?
Yeah.
There you go. She's an equal opportunity employer, guys. Papa Gold, $5. What up, FNF? I wasn't able to call, but I did send Chris and IG some encouragement in regards to the hate. Yeah, bro. At this point, you can't even defend yourself nowadays. It's crazy, bro. We got Bill Cosby in the house. Fresh, you know we winning. Ladies, are you into older men status? Well, often can hold their liquor.
Oh man, I know where that's going.
I
though,
don't
bro.
go.
Johnny asked at $20. Using my first super chat to say this. Girl next to Myron is fine AF. Can we get a spin of Rooney?
Okay.
I want to spin.
Yeah, girl.
It's up to you.
Girl, show it off.
It's up to you.
It's up to you.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
Drop your Instagram so they can look at it.
I'm Christine Tran.
Okay.
There you go.
And to be honest, if she stood up, guys, you would not see anything because she is short. she would still be covered by the table. Glad to be a member. Love the refreshing content. Love Frank Castle moments. I wish I could be your security to toss a thought. But respect to the real ladies on the platform, Myron Rocks. Thank you so much, Incredible 916. $10. Yo, Tate, I'm a positive, inspirational, motivating person. Yeah, that's hilarious. AKA PIMP. And then that's from Rod Eric. And then last one, Hood Ninja Fresh. Fresh, I just paid for the hotel. Hey, bro, he's going.
I told you to wait. Because he.
No, more fresh. No,
right,
no, fresh is all good.
Oh,
Bro.
we're gonna cover for him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nigga, when you come, just roast Chris for me, okay? That's all.
Thank you.
All right.
And also get the legs up, man, because
Yeah,
they're
nigga.
low right now.
Yeah, guys. The people are hating, bro. So do us a quick favor, guys. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, because while they hate, we create. We ain't gonna sit here and talk shit about other people, man. We just gonna let the lawyers do the things that they gotta do, and we're just gonna keep giving you guys this entertainment. So, all right, cool. So, first question.
Wait, before
Actually-
question though, we got 1.5K likes on YouTube. Come on, guys.
And there's 5,000 plus y'all in here, and we're climbing steadily. So, guys, please like the video.
Thank
all right,
you.
help us with the engagement, because the haters are definitely here. They are.
How do you two young gentlemen always get yourselves in trouble?
I don't know, bro.
Every time anyone says the name Fresh and Fit, there's some kind of beef, some kind of hate. And I come on this podcast a lot, and they're like, "Hey, did you hear that Fresh and Fit? He drive by this motherfucker." I'm like, What's going on with you both? There's always someone has beef with you. Why?
I don't know.
You too handsome, Fresh. Is that what it is? You're too rich, flexing the Lambo in the club.
Bro, I'm a nice guy, bro. I don't know why.
Something's happening. I don't know what it is. You're both too successful, too smooth.
Yeah, man. I mean, man, you know better than us, man. People be hating on you more than us.
Yeah.
Nah, everyone loves me, bro.
now they do.
So yeah, man. I mean, people gonna say what they want to say. We're just gonna keep making the content, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
You can't even defend yourself anymore without criticism. When people criticize you, and then you fight back to protect your name, and they're gonna say that you're a fraud for protecting yourself.
I want your next intro music. Next time you bust out some old music, you got to put the Criticize song on. Who sings that? Alexander O'Neill or something. Criticize. You know that song?
How's it go?
I ain't singing for you. Don't try that one. Don't try that one, Fresh. Don't try that one, Fresh.
That was so
close.
He doesn't know any American pop culture. Like, if you ask him, hey, have you seen this movie? Like Wolf of Wall Street? No, bro, I never saw it. He just came to the United States a couple years ago.
Oh, man.
This guy, man.
Only 6 years.
No American pop culture, man.
The Wolf of Barbados.
There you go. There you go.
All right, cool. First question for ladies.
First question, ladies.
We'll start
here.
Oh shit. She went first. Okay, yeah. We're gonna do it anyway.
So, we're in Miami, right? And obviously, there's parties everywhere. There's celebrities. You might end up at this club. Next thing you wake up at a celebrity's house, and you don't know what's going on. It's a question for you. Have you ever had an experience where you were dating a regular guy, things are going fine, you randomly end up at a party, meet a celebrity, and you see a whole new world, and you're like, wow, this is crazy. But you understand how their life is, and you're battling between the regular dude and the celebrity. And we'll start right here.
So you're asking which one I would choose?
Basically, yes.
Okay.
And if you understand how his life is, like the rock star life versus the regular guy's life, what do you prefer? What? Yes and why?
But you started off with the regular dude.
Yeah.
I feel like home is home, Like, you need to know where home is, and nothing's like that.
So you would stay with the kind of like boring lifestyle, regular guy that you want to be with versus the fun, crazy lifestyle.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
I get with a regular guy.
Really?
Yeah. Because I seem crazy, but I don't even like going out. Like, I don't like, yeah. But I don't really like going out. I don't like the party life. It's like too much for me. So I would be with my regular guy. Maybe, he's my guy for a reason.
Do you meet regular guys in the strip club?
No, that's why I'm single. I meet my regular guys, but I don't want no regular guys. I want no other guys. I just want to be by myself.
Okay.
Okay.
What about you?
It kind of depends on the personality too, but I don't really like the attention that celebrities get, so I wouldn't pick the celebrity unless he had a really good personality. So yeah, probably
Stop the
regular.
cap.
Most likely the regular guy.
Okay. What about you?
I don't know. It just depends. I feel like when I get older, I'm probably gonna want a regular guy. But right now, I don't want a regular guy
All right.
because I want to party.
Yeah,
There
we
you
on
go.
that shit.
I like the honesty.
Yeah.
What about you?
Regular guy, absolutely not, because I'm not a regular girl. But in terms of who, like, what kind of guy I would like to be with, obviously have that bougie side, because I'm kind of bougie, but still be humble. You know what I mean? Like, basically, you have to be on my level or higher, type of thing.
Okay.
And that's my vibe right now.
Question for you.
Yeah,
Have you ever been at a celebrity party?
I have.
Okay. How was the vibe? How was the energy?
The vibe was immaculate. It was fantastic.
Immaculate.
So,
But I had to sign an NDA, so I'm not gonna say nothing.
Aw.
Feel me? Those are the vibes right now.
Yeah, we know.
I know because I saw you there.
No, you didn't. Where? Don't say it.
Yo, don't test Fresh. I'm telling you right now.
I'm
Don't
not gonna
test
say
Fresh.
it, but I know a little something. All right, what about you?
Well, it's the balance for me. I mean, I quit Hollywood a long time ago. So I know what it's like on both sides. So I mean, I can be what that celebrity do, but he just has to have that human moment.
Can you break down what the Hollywood side is versus the regular side? Because I feel like most people, they kind of dance around it, but they don't really know what it is. Can you break it down?
It's a lot of groupies. It's a lot of, I would say, people that want to get to know you in your circle. A lot of clout chasers. Just a lot of people that you may not know that want to just be around you because of who you are and what you do, and I guess the image you perpetuate. So I mean, if that person is solid to the core and has that human moment, I can vibe with him if he's a celebrity.
Okay.
Long as when those cameras goes off and you put your phone down, we can chill and we can vibe and we can like connect. So I'll do either one.
See, Fresh, it's done. You're fine. It's done. Put your phone down, G.
Right. Yeah.
Just
Put
hang
that
out
phone
with
down sometimes.
Nigga, I'm
That's
a nobody,
right.
bro.
Yeah.
You know what's funny?
Put that screen time down.
You know what though? You kind of need to reword the question because what girls will do is you'll ask them a question like this, and they instinctively understand that the chance of a relationship with a celebrity is zero. So they're saying, "Oh, I'd stay with my guy at home." Da da da. But none of these girls are fucking celebrities for a relationship. They're fucking a celebrity to fuck a celebrity. So the real question is, would you still fuck him and then go back to your man? Because when they're saying, "Oh yeah, I'd choose my man," or you choose your man to pay your bills and stay at home and cuddle with. Of course you would, because celebrity ain't interested in that, right? But you might still
He's trying to boom, boom.
Yeah, he's trying to.
He's trying to boom, boom,
That's
boom,
right.
boom, boom, boom.
But you might still sleep with the dude. You might still sleep with the dude. Now they're all laughing. Look at them. Look at them all laughing.
See?
They're all like,
Bumper
yeah.
clock man.
He's
Cop.
right.
Ain't no cop man.
The Compton man.
Listen to Bob Marley. But no, it's true. Women
Myron Marley.
Myron Marley.
Women have no intention of trying to get a celebrity to be loyal. They just want to sleep with the dude. So now they're sitting going, "Oh yeah, I choose my man at home." Choose him for what?
That's actually a very good point.
Choose him for second place? Choose him for some sloppy puss that's full of some fucking other dudes. Bro, that's what you're choosing him for.
Triggered. Triggered.
Can we say that on YouTube?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Yes, sir, you can.
I'm just checking. I'm just checking.
All right. Who's up next? Oh,
It's me.
Okay, go ahead.
I mean, he's really right. Like that was.
You'll go fire. You'll go fire.
When girls are dating, though, they're looking for a relationship. For most girls, sorry. When girls are dating, they're looking for a relationship. So yes, you want to stay with the regular guy because he's more likely to have a relationship with you. And yeah, that's.
I'm
who I
glad
would
you
choose.
agree.
Yes.
Thank you, young lady. I've got an ally on the panel. I'm getting there. One by one, I'm going to make friends. Already, I can tell you're a very intelligent, balanced young lady. So you're my ally as well. I just got to get all these others to like me. And then once I've conquered the panel, we'll conquer the world.
Honestly, I'm so used to regular. I'm always been like regular guys and stuff. But I wouldn't mind the fun side, the Hollywood
That's
side.
right.
Because that's
Yes.
something
Live
that
a
I'm
little.
trying to like pursue myself anyways.
Yeah.
So if I can, you really sometimes can't have both unless that person is matured enough to be able to balance it. But I mean, regular,
You mean if he allows it?
yeah, if he allows it. But I mean,
So regular guys are okay?
regular guys are okay. Hollywood is like really fun. I want to jump into Hollywood. I'm not gonna lie. I want to jump into Hollywood. I mean, it's really dangerous territory, but
Right, long as he ain't sold his soul, he good.
Yeah, that one.
Martin, don't say anything. Raiden in the house.
Raiden's in the house.
No. Take your soul.
Yeah. Okay, who's up next?
Me. I choose a regular guy. Because there's no promise. I mean,
All
I'd be fun with the experience, but there's no promise.
It's a lie detector test out.
Relationship.
Right.
So you want
with
the
the glitz and the
fun
glam.
yacht parties, mansion parties.
Yeah, it's like
Right.
for a short while though.
Yes.
But then how she depicts it, like with groupies, clout chasing, that's a lot of energy you got to be willing to dish out to live that lifestyle.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
people are not cut out for that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You know?
that is true.
Perfect. Go back around now because you got my question before I got to you. So, have you ever been at a party, right? And either you or you seen girls do the most at those parties?
My people.
We'll start here.
Have you been to a celebrity party?
Yeah.
No. You do the most?
Yeah.
No, I haven't been to that experience yet.
The spirits tell me you're lying.
Listen to the ancient spirits. The ancient spirits knew when the hose was.
I'm catching the lies in this dream catcher.
Celebrity party, no. Known people, yes. And like a lot of people just clout chase. Like not known like very much like around the world, but like known probably in the neighborhood or something. And people just want to hang out with that particular person because everybody knows them. Everything they do is cool and stuff. And it's just be like, y'all doing too much. Like that's just how I feel. It's like people are people.
How about you?
I don't even know if it's a celebrity party because I was with a guy who was a friend of a friend of a friend, but it was like a mansion party. But girls weren't. I didn't see any girls doing the most.
Please. Okay.
Sorry, I didn't see any girls doing the most.
Just cool vibes.
Yeah, just cool vibes. Yeah, I mean, I was with my man, so I was just paying attention to him. So yeah.
Where's your man now?
He
The
was,
spirits got him.
he wasn't ready for. No, he wasn't ready for a relationship. So
Okay.
yeah.
No man's ever ready for a
Yeah.
relationship.
That's what his excuse was.
Or kids. What about you?
Definitely have. I have.
Definitely to
And
the
one
mic,
must
please.
know. Oh yes, I have. And you have to know how to conduct yourself, though. You know, you can't get lost in the sauce in that crowd.
Okay. What about you?
Do the most in terms of what?
You know what I mean?
Because I certainly am the one to do the most. You know what I'm saying?
What do you do?
I'm just extra as hell. I'm from the Bronx. Feel me?
BX.
That's just the
Living
vibe.
life.
Good
Park,
about.
In terms of celebrity parties, if I've seen girls do the most,
It don't have to be you. Just like what you seen.
I haven't really noticed anyone else besides me.
Wait, you from the Bronx?
Yes.
How many years?
Mad years. I was born in Jacoby Hospital.
Okay.
That's him talking, by the way, not me.
Yeah.
Oh,
The guy behind
Just say
it.
that.
Just saying, the girls from the Bronx, they'll build different. So just
that's right.
Okay.
New York. What about you?
Yeah.
She's wearing Tim's right now as we speak, by the way, guys. She's wearing Tim's as we speak.
Bing bong.
We had to. We told her, "Hey, take the Yankee hat off," and she fought us for it. She said, "No,
Like,
I'm
no,
taking this shit off.
I ain't
bro.
going nowhere.
Nah, bro.
You see these dogs outside?
Yeah, B. I'll take my Yankee hat.
Bing
Nobody,
bong.
nigga.
Bing bong.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Yes, I have. You know, they titties out and they doing shots and stuff, and like, they want to get next to the celebrity. I'm not
Get
gonna
next
say
to the
no.
mic, please.
Yeah, and yeah, I don't know if they're trying to do it to get wifed up because you can't get wifed up by doing that,
They ain't
Or
trying to get
trying
wifed up.
or they trying to get viral because they dare.
They're trying to get virus.
That's the meatball kill.
Catch the COVID.
Bro,
I got the COVID. That chick spit on me the other day, bro. I'm dying.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm infected.
No.
She spit on my arm. It's okay. I think I'm all right.
You think?
I went to Mexico to get the cure.
You? Oh, I'm done.
What about you?
I've never
Whole
been
lot.
to a celebrity party, but I don't judge. If they want to do the most, go ahead. Like,
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
You're doing you.
I'm one to do the most too. If I was at a celebrity party, but I don't judge.
Okay.
So you've never been to a celebrity?
No.
All right.
Oh.
Say so. Stop.
You have time.
Exactly.
You have time.
exactly.
What about you?
I never went to a celebrity party.
You got invites though.
Huh?
You got invites though.
No, but
Oh.
in the club, like like dancing, I was in their section or in their party room.
Oh, okay.
And of course, I do the most because I want that money. Hello. I'm doing splits. I'm jumping. I put my leg behind my
Oh,
head.
snap.
Yes.
Okay. I just want the money. You know, it's the job.
Splurge all
Okay, girl.
It's the job.
Fair enough.
How you live?
I've been to one. I feel like there's a collective like respect, like that everyone kind of has. And the one I went to, they took everyone's phone, so it's kind of like you're not trying to show anybody anything, anyways. So
Was there an NDA?
no.
Hmm.
There's respect.
I don't think it's one. I think it's like 5.
Do you do quinceañeras? You?
Me?
Yeah. I'm gonna do it. I'm just fucking around.
Okay, Andrew. I consider you a celebrity, bro.
I'm
you
not
don't.
a celebrity, bro.
I know you're not. But in the
Yeah,
eyes
he
of
is.
the crowd,
In
you
Europe,
are.
he is.
How,
Here he is.
how do you see parties when you hold parties or when you go to parties? Like, what do you see girls do for the most part?
I think that girls are very, very selective in how they view a man and his status and what they expect from said man. So when you're asking girls this question, it's kind of a loaded question because they know the dudes they can get a relationship out of. They know the dudes they can convince to marry them like a dumbass. And they know the dudes where they can just sleep with him for clout. And women are smart enough to look at a guy and say, what am I trying to achieve from said guy? You are a very inexperienced, stupid female if you look at a rock star or a famous guy and say, he's going to be my boyfriend. We're going to watch Netflix. No, they know that's not going to happen. But they still, they know. So they have different objectives and different goals based on the quality of the man.
Mm-hmm.
So when you talked about the relationship thing, of course, they all chose the punk at home. But the truth is, as goal-driven individuals, right? They all have different goals, different objectives, depending on the man they see, and they'll probably try and achieve all of them. As in, stay with the dork at home and fuck Chris Brown because these hoes ain't loyal. That's the game.
Fire.
All right. So we got I'll read the super chats, then we got a video to react to, guys. All right, we got Hood Ninja Fresh, or no, apples during the week, pineapples on the weekend. All these ladies are haram. Oh yeah, that's very true. I got the sound effect for you.
Haram. Haram.
Cameron Schlitzler. I know I probably butchered that. Fresh, what happened to the sugar baby whose bills you were paying?
Nigga.
She found a richer nigga, bro. What do you
Nigga.
think? She's gone.
I don't pay nobody's bills. What are you talking about, bro?
She left him for a richer guy, bro. Easy Money Hicks. $20. Forever supporter. Haters gonna hate you guys. Gonna create. Y'all bring so much valuable content to the YouTube space. My favorite is the finance content. Going to the 500K party Friday. Bringing some baddies too. Absolutely, bro. Thank you so much for the support, Easy Money Hicks. We definitely have a Money Monday episode, which we give you guys a lot of heat on there. And if you guys check out last Monday's episode, we talked about Hustlers University on there with Andrew Tate. It was lit. You want to talk about that? Tell them a little bit about it.
And, sorry, guys. The party is Saturday, by the way.
Yeah, December 18th.
December 18th, guys. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, sir. I can quickly interject and explain what Hustlers University is. Hustlers University is a modern wealth creation method. So we have 18 professors teaching 18 different ways to create wealth in the modern world. Some of the things your parents told you about getting rich and creating wealth is no longer true. Some of it is still true, but some of it certainly isn't. Some of the things they said about sit there, save money, put it in your pension, 401k, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't work anymore. It's a lie. It's a trick because the generation above us decided to rinse the system and they got very, very filthy rich and left a whole bunch of people with no hopes. You need modern wealth creation methods. You need a new system, new ways, new paradigms in regard to generating wealth. So myself and a few of my other professors from the War Room, all multimillionaires, we explain to you exactly how anybody in the modern world can actually genuinely generate wealth, starting from absolutely nothing. All you need is time and a phone. That's what Hustle University is.
Bang, bang.
Damn.
Yeah, man. Guys, times have changed. Making money online is a new way to do it. And quite frankly, I agree with guys, they printed 40% of the U.S. currency in circulation last year, okay? Fiat currency is not what you want to do. Holding money in the bank and saving money, those days are fucking done. If you don't dump your money into assets that are going to generate some kind of dividend to you, whether it's stocks, real estate, cryptocurrency, something, you are going to get fucked up, man. Hyperinflation is here, guys. So, yeah, man, get in there, learn how to make money. It's only, what, $50?
It's $50.
Oh, God damn.
Yeah, it's actually massively, massively undervalued. And it's massively, massively undervalued on purpose because we're looking to build an army of people in there and we're hiring people from there for other jobs, some of the other projects we're running. We're looking for specific talent. So it's the best $50 you could possibly spend. If you're sitting here and you want to make money and you don't listen to a millionaire for $50, you're literally an idiot. You'll go to school. People will go to school and spend $100,000 to listen to a professor about business, and that professor has no business and no fucking money. So when a millionaire says, "I'm going to teach you how to make money for $50," and you don't bother to click yes, okay, you deserve the slavery which will be bestowed upon you. You deserve to be poor. You deserve it.
That's a fact, bro.
Look, that's coffee for 5 days. You spend $50.
Yeah.
You don't want to make money, so that pays for the coffee every single day.
And if you guys don't like it, you can cancel. But they have like a 95% plus retention rate, man. So so get in there, guys. Link is below. Okay, started HU2 a couple days ago, and all I could say is thank you. Resist the slave mind. Facts, bro. Okay, Twan B, message deleted. Probably made fun of Chris's hairline. We got Quasi Apaya Kubi. Andrew, gotta wear your glasses less, bro. There's a killer look in your eye that literally I'm trying to imitate in the mirror, but can't. What a badass.
Bro, I've been around. I've had a hard life. I've seen trauma. You know, have you ever heard the saying soldier's eyes? So there's a saying that they use in Europe, and it's a soldier's eyes. And they were talking about the men who went to World War II and they came back, and there was something different about their eyes. Like all the bad things they seen was etched onto their eyes. And it's a real thing. If I ever have beef with someone, I can look him in the eyes and know if he's about it or not. I can look him in the eyes and go, do I have to kill this motherfucker or is he talking shit? There's a real thing. You're not going to be able to imitate being a G. You have to go out there and you have to suffer as a man. You got to go through trauma to be a G as a man. Too many dudes out here are trying to imitate. That's what all this fucking shit is. You're talking about game. You're trying to be something you're not. The real game is to be the man. That's the fucking game. So you're not going to ever have a killer's look in your eyes until you've done it for real, my friend. I've been in 87 professional fights and far too many outside of the ring and cage. So you got a lot of work to do before you can look like me.
Brother Tate in the U.S., we call that the 1,000-yard stare.
Yeah, 1,000-yard stare. That's right.
Yeah, man. Yeah, no, absolutely. You know, adversity builds men, guys. All right. Hood Ninja Fresh. Fresh, should I cancel it except for the 18th to the 19th? Okay.
Keep it, nigga.
Okay, Jay Ross. Success has enemies. Protect the brand, my guys. FNF life haters need jobs. Keep them employed. Yeah, bro. It's crazy. It's still crazy to me. Oh, we got the Federal Bureau of Investigation in the house, aka the FBI. Congrats to our colleagues Walton Myron on 500K. Continue expanding the network and attracting America's finest criminals. Mr. Tate, let's chat before the 500K party. We'll have 52 coffees waiting for you. This nigga, bro. You got to say anything back to this guy, the FBI?
It's fine. I've spoken too much to the FBI in my life. I don't do any more of that.
Yeah, Tate, you ever chill with the singer out there in Romania? She's bad AF.
She is bad, but she was bad a long time ago. She's an old lady, man. She's got kids and she's small now. She's like 5'2" and she's had 2 kids and stuff. Don't let the Photoshop fool you.
What was her hit song? I think I've heard one of her.
She has a bunch of dance songs. She's been making dance songs.
Mr. Saxo Beat?
No, that's Alexander Stan. Tristan fucked her. Yeah, Tristan, listen, T messed her up.
He smashed the girl. Listen to Mr. Saxophone.
Bro, do you know how me and Tristan got so famous in Romania? There's a girl called, you can look this up, Bianca Dragășanu.
Yes.
Oh, newscaster.
Right? She was a newscaster for the #1 TV channel in Romania, and she's married with a kid, and she got caught having an affair with my brother.
Yeah,
that was it. Yeah, they got caught together, and since then Tristan became like the playboy of Romania, of running around being a fucking little fucker. So that's the beginning of it. T's tearing through all these celebrities. I'm just at home reading the Bible, bro. I don't know what you all think about me. I'm the good guy. I don't do none of these things.
Right.
I don't do none of this. This is Tristan's business.
I could never hear that song the same now. Tristan, you ruined it for me, damn it.
I'll get
you out the clouds.
I'll get T to send you some pictures of them chilling in the mountains.
Oh man, Otis Wellington. Pensions in many states have $1 trillion deficits. Yeah, facts. Mass G. That pre-med college girl ain't no angel like she trying to make it seem. I know her from college and she sucked up my homeboy in the back of his car. Wait, what?
Who is that?
What are you talking about?
That's me.
What the fuck?
Drop his name.
What?
Sis, get him. Drop his name.
What car was it?
Yo, what car, nigga?
What car was it?
Bruh.
You tell me. Let's hear the car and the name of the guy. And I'll tell you.
Damn.
I ain't got no shame.
Don't do her.
That's
Don't
fine.
slut shame.
All right.
Damn, nigga.
Dante LaBella. Tate, I'm about to order your chess guide.
Good decision.
Do it, man.
Good decision.
Do it.
Cool.
You play chess professionally, so.
I played chess professionally. I'm not that good anymore. My father was a grandmaster. I played chess professionally. I still like to play chess, but I get upset. I get angry because I play online. And I know I know there's some little autistic Indian kid, and he mashes me up.
Yeah.
He hurts me differently. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna come Mumbai. I'm gonna find you, Abdul. You think you're safe? I'll catch you on the streets when you're eating your naan bread. You think everything's fine? I'll grip you up by your neck. Why you fork my queen, you little punk?
Yeah, next thing you know. All right, cool.
Wait. So, chat saying you're not denying it though. The car.
Oh,
I'm not denying it. I've sucked a guy's dick in the back of his car, but tell me who.
Okay.
Like, I'm not gonna cap.
One
Like,
asshole. Joke's on you,
Which
assholes.
one?
All right.
Which car?
Dummy.
exactly.
Stupid.
Yeah, dummy.
I'm not gonna
Dummy.
lie.
Get your facts right. Which one?
I
Dummy.
know.
Stupid.
What's
You know what it
Miami,
is?
LA?
Hold on, you know what it is? Though? I fuck with honesty though. Shout out
Yeah,
to
I
you.
fuck with
Yeah,
honesty,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
That being said, we got a
Fuck
video,
with
to
honesty, real
react to.
talk.
A funny video. Well, not funny video, but a video that's kind of crazy because what's going on in society today. Chris, you got a video pulled up?
Yes, sir.
Cool.
All right.
It's regarding OnlyFans and dating. So, pull up here real quick.
And guys, while we pull this video up, there's 6,697 of you guys on YouTube right now. Please do us a solid and like the video right now.
What's up to the channel, man?
Okay? Because if you rock with Fresh and Fit, we need your support more than ever before. We need the spirit bomb. The haters are here. They're probably watching this video right now, disliking the fuck out of it. So I need you guys to like the video, increase the ratio, and we will open up the phone lines. Yeah, I said it. We're going to open up the phone lines and give y'all a chance to interact with the panel. So, okay.
So shout out to Dom His Life. He's another content creator like Deja Academics. He has a breakdown here. It says, man has a mental breakdown learning his girlfriend wants to do OnlyFans. So there's a
1 second.
arrow here.
Yep. Oh, let me make sure it's not muted.
So on TikTok.
I want to, but a relationship brings exclusivity.
Gay.
What the?
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's hurt.
I mean,
Nah, he's actually hurt.
And OnlyFans, and you expect not to have this conversation.
Gay.
He is not
would
gay.
you want your girls doing that?
He's fucking gay.
No,
All right.
and
So,
Oh my god.
I
all
don't
right. So
think
let's get the ladies' opinions first, and then the guys will go last. We'll start.
So yeah,
Here.
is it a big deal to have OnlyFans when you have a man?
To the mic.
It's gonna depend on the man. I think most men would have an issue with it. I think it really depends on your perspective and if you're okay with your girl doing that. I mean, I think like you guys say, men have possessiveness over the girl. I'm sure they don't want their girl showing their bodies and stuff. It's just gonna depend on the dude. I would think most guys, even if they say they're cool with it, they have underlying a little bit of an issue with it. So
agreed. Like it has to be like a conversation, kind of like how he had, like you didn't even think to have a conversation. Like it's something to talk about. You're in a relationship with somebody, so it's like if he agrees with it, he's cool with it. There's even some guys that have their girls doing the OnlyFans and then they join in, even if they're not showing their face or whatever. So it's like as long as you have the conversation, then cool. Like,
all right,
not me though.
Yeah, I mean, I just would never personally have an OnlyFans. So even if I had a man, I wouldn't even get one. So I just don't think, it's okay to have one if you have a man, unless he's participating in it.
Right.
Okay.
Agreed. Yeah, 1000%. If he's doing content with me, yes, but I wouldn't do that anyway. Especially if you're just a regular person and not a celebrity, you're posting X-rated content. So it's like modern day porn, right?
Literally.
Wouldn't do it. That's just me. I don't judge though. Like sis, I don't judge.
I don't judge, but I mean,
what about you?
I agree that it has to be a topic discussed. But then again, it's like if a girl wants to have an OnlyFans, she wants to have an OnlyFans. Is she gonna have a boyfriend? Probably not. But she's getting her bag. Everyone go subscribe to my OnlyFans, link in bio.
Okay.
My Instagram is at DESIREEWVLKER. Semper Fi.
Hey man, you single now, so you could do what you gotta do.
Per.
There you go.
It's a per.
Oh, me, I'm next. Okay. I feel like OnlyFans
Merch.
get a bad rap because like I'm sorry, you fucked me up. OnlyFans get a bad rap, even if you're not posting nudity, like you just posting bikini pics, it's still a bad rap. Like as soon as somebody click on your profile, it says OnlyFans.
No, but she definitely was though. From what he was crying.
Oh. Yeah, she's wrong for that.
wait, she didn't tell him about it.
No.
Yeah, you screamed that.
See, you gotta tell them about it. That's the thing. You have to tell them about
Somebody
it.
send your girl's cock hole.
Because then it's like,
Unless y'all joining, joining together.
What about you?
I agree with them also that it should be a topic of discussion, and if he's not okay with it, then you shouldn't be in a relationship. But if he's not okay with it, then you should respect that and maybe think about it also.
Okay, that's fair. What about you?
Yeah, you should
definitely talk. If you have a man, you should definitely be like, yo, I want to do an OnlyFans. If I have I have an OnlyFans, so subscribe. But if I find now a dude and I would be like, yo, you want to do content together? Like, let's get the money together. Like, don't be stupid. It's good money.
Right.
Stupid.
Stupid.
What's your?
I think communication is always important, but I also think that it is her body, and you know,
Me too movement. No,
but it is. But I think as a partner, also, like, you should want to see your partner win. If that's the way that she wants to make money, then, you know, I feel like
a man should have a choice. I don't want my girl to win. If that's my girl and I love her, I don't want men looking at her. Millions or thousands or hundreds of guys.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay,
a lot of
Andrew.
guys feel like that.
I
If
wanna
anyone's
win
capable of talking
differently.
about this
That's my
topic,
girl. I'm
it
gonna
would be
marry
you.
It probably would be me, yes.
So who could talk about this better than you, other than yourself?
All right. First things first. Gentlemen, if you ever find yourself screaming at a bitch like that, you need to check yourself on a very serious level, because that was some emotional outbreak bullshit. And females love to draw emotion from men. Females love to do that. They won't admit it, but they love to either make you angry, happy, sad. It doesn't matter what it is. They're addicted to emotion. They're addicted to drama, right? So they try and draw emotion at you. Yeah. When you scream like a little punk, all you're doing is motivating her to do more dumb shit to make you scream like a punk again. Yeah. So regardless of the actual issue in and of itself, he fucked that up because he didn't handle it right. He didn't handle it cool. You can't be screaming like a fucking girl. So that's why I said he's gay, because he is. That's the first thing. Second thing is, maybe she should have said to him, I want to do OnlyFans, et cetera, et cetera. But let's say I'm dating a girl and I find out she has an OnlyFans. I say, baby, you're mine. I'm possessive over you. I take care of you. She's like, yeah, okay, yeah, I am yours. I know you're mine, which means all these motherfuckers aren't looking at you. They're looking at my property. So I want to know how much money we've made. Because I ain't having you showing my titties that I own and not paying me something. Now, out of respect to your man, me, if you understand that you're my property, you belong to me, and you want to make a little bit of money showing my titties, that's fine. But I want my fucking cut. Now, if that bitch is gonna say, no, I'm not gonna give you nothing, then she can hit the fucking streets. If she's gonna pay me, if she's gonna pay me what I'm owed as a positively inspirational and motivating person, then I don't give a fuck what she does. No problem. You can do your little bit of OnlyFans. But what this punk did is sit there screaming at the top of the stairs like he's having a mental breakdown. And what he doesn't understand about females is when they see that kind of emotional vulnerability in an individual, they exploit it. They go, this motherfucker goes crazy when I do dumb shit. That was fun. Let me just do that again. And then that was easy. That's right. She ended up sucking a new dick just to send him over the edge. And I mean over the edge for real. Off the top of a fucking building. They like that crap. So
she was the one filming it, right?
yeah, of course. She thought it was funny. You know what's amazing to me? You must be such a punk that you're a man raising your voice, and she is worried about getting the Snapchat as opposed to being afraid. If I raise my voice at a bitch, she's at least like, fuck, I gotta get out of here. She has no fear for him on a physical level. Zero. Which means she has no respect for him on a physical level, which ties into the fact
she's doing OnlyFans.
She's doing OnlyFans. Because if she respected him as a man, then she'd at least love him. She doesn't love that guy. She doesn't care about that guy. She doesn't fear that guy. She doesn't respect that guy. That guy ain't nothing to her. And he's sitting here using up his emotional energy like a fucking moron.
Bam.
Yeah. I'm a full-grown man. If I raise my voice, men get afraid. And you're going to be a little girl to sit there and go, hee hee hee, and record it like a fucking, what am I, a punk? You understand? You agree
I
with
get
me?
it,
You know what
because
I'm
she
saying?
had like no respect. It was posted. There was no response. No nothing. She didn't care.
That was crazy. So that shows that even on a physical level, he has no physical presence, because not many girls are suicidal enough to disrespect a man physically on that level unless he's just a little bitch. And then he's screaming like a little bitch. He's a little bitch. The correct response as a man is, yo, you belong to me. Them titties are mine. We can do this. You owe me a cut. You don't want to pay me, we're done. That's what you should do. Because, bro, to all the real G's out there, when you're pushing the Merc for free.
What? What's that about?
It's the lingo.
It's the lingo for me.
All right, no, sorry, I didn't know. Okay, sorry. Let me
Break it down. I only know Oxfordshire.
Let me bring it up. Okay, Oxfordshire, bring it up.
All right. Right. Let's go in the boroughs. All right.
Like the fucking video.
When you're enjoying the complimentary Mercedes.
Mm-hmm.
When she's bought you a fucking car, you don't care about some pixelated titties. Why would you? Right? So that's the reality of it. All men really care about is feeling disrespected, and you're not going to feel disrespected if she's paying you your money. PIMP, that's the name of the game.
Right. And you don't love her unconditionally. You don't love her unconditionally.
What do you mean?
You won't bring her home to mama.
I heard the word love.
You won't bring her home to mama.
Yes, I fucking would. I mean, look at my money. This is my baby. This is my baby right here. What do you mean? Mama, you see that Mercedes? Oh. This is my baby. Me and her, we're making money. Well, she's making the money. I'm out here on the streets doing what I gotta do with my boys. But of course I take her on the mama. Listen, OnlyFans ain't even really that big a deal. I will genuinely not judge a girl for having an OnlyFans. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. We live in the digital world, the digital realm. Things have changed. There's no point coming at me with this morals and it's not right, blah, blah, blah. Nothing about the modern world is right. It's all wrong. Everything you girls do is haram. Head to fucking toe. So I'd rather you be acting haram and buying me a car than acting haram for free. At least I'm getting something. All right, cool. Do an OnlyFans. I'd rather you do OnlyFans to go to some celebrity party, fuck some dude and come home and tell me how much you want a relationship. Fuck that. No. Do OnlyFans. Yeah, do OnlyFans. The fact that, you know what we're going to do, baby? What we're going to do is, because you're working so hard, all you do is work all the time. We're making a little bit of money. But, you know, you got those 3 friends who can put them on OnlyFans. Before you know it, me and you were pimping all these bitches. We're going to run a fucking game. That's what we're going to do. That's what a real man would be saying. I'd have her friends, her sister, her fucking mother. I'd have all of them on fucking OnlyFans. All of them. I'd be balling. how you think I got Bugatti? I think I bought that car. It's $5 million. OnlyFans off.
Only family.
Only family. Only family.
Only friends.
With the breakdown.
That was fantastic.
There you go.
Good shot there from tight.
Good shot.
Yo, guys, like the fucking video, man. Get the engagement back up, guys, because
man
right
would agree with him
we just broke 7,200 live viewers. So, guys, do us a quick favor, because we are the littest podcast by far. So, guys, like the goddamn video. All right, I'll read some of these chats real quick, and then me and Fresh will give our opinion. Okay. $20. Dante Labella. Tate, I'm about to order your chess guide. Okay. Oh no, we read that one before. We got and guys, just to keep the show going, we're reading 20 and up right now. Nolan Baptiste. If a woman only does OnlyFans in a relationship, she is cheating. Fair enough. Nolan Baptiste. If a woman does OnlyFans in a relationship, she is cheating. He did it twice. He had to say that shit twice. Bulldog Mindset, $100. No man should care if one of his girlfriends is on OnlyFans, only if his only girlfriend is. Oh, good point, man. Good point.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
And then $20. Mark Mansfield's BWC. Congrats on 500K. Question for the ladies. Have any of them that have OnlyFans accounts had a problem getting or retaining a boyfriend? Okay, we you know what? Let's go. Who has OnlyFans on the panel? I know you have one. Oh, only two ladies have one?
I do.
Okay, this is surprising. A lot of the time it's everyone on the panel. But okay. Yeah, no, a lot of time it's normal. Has a boyfriend that you've had an issue with it? Or
I didn't have a boyfriend. I made it when I
was single. Okay.
So, and I don't want a boyfriend.
Has it been tough with like retaining a guy? Have like guys had issues with it when you mention it or no?
No, because I don't talk with men in that type of way, like relationship wise.
Talk to the mic that type of way.
Okay. All right, fair enough. What about you?
I haven't had any issues with that.
Nah?
I'm single as fuck.
Okay. All right. Okay, man, that's your answer. What else do we got here, Chris?
Yeah, 1 second.
All right, we'll finish reading these chats. And guys, while Chris pulls these up, man, hit the like button. All right,
like the video, man.
Congrats on 500K. Oh, no, read that one. $20. Twan B. Shout out to Fresh and Fit. Great show tonight. Glad everybody's safe from the other night. Make sure to check all the ladies' purses at the door. Huge fan. Keep grinding. Stay blessed. Yeah, guys, we definitely do. So don't worry.
Here.
And then we got Jonathan Castillo. $150. Shout out to the squad. And Andrew, keep up the dope content. So, also, I hardly ever big up the ladies, but shout out to Christine and Lena. Yeah, okay.
What's up,
they're good sports.
Jonathan?
No, definitely the good sports on the panel. So what I'll say, man, is I'll make it very nice and
No, sorry,
short.
Marin. Go.
Well, last one.
Oh, a slice of my ex's bonus for my first super chat. I was very nervous about all that BS recently. Wasn't going anywhere, but glad to know it was BS. Hey, Fresh, how many lows and could Rob low? Wow, this is for Fresh. Okay.
Oh, here we go. Tongue twister. So, hey, Fresh, how many lows could Rob Low rob? If Rob Low could rob Lowe's, Mr. Tate, you're a legend of legends. Merch gang, motherfucker. Shout out to you, man.
The speech coach is working out. Yo, thank you so much, bro, for the support, man. And yo, shout out to all you guys that are like, donating, and obviously seeing beyond the bullshit of all the hate. We appreciate it greatly, man. Because at the end of the day, bro, they're going to continue to hate because they're going to get a check off of hating on us.
Listen,
but
man.
while they hate, we create, baby.
We're here to stay, brother. And
Yeah.
look,
I don't
at the
need
end
to
of the day,
knock other people down.
Our content is solid, so we're cool.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Good content speaks for itself. And it's funny because, like, they'll talk shit. And they're like, who are these Fresh to Fit guys? And they'll come over. They're like, what the fuck? Why are y'all hating on
And
them?
look, we bring on the best
Never
guests.
talk about you.
We bring on the best guests.
Yeah. We got Andrew fucking Tay in the house, man. 4-time kickboxing world champion. We had Robert Kiyosaki in here, billionaire. We've had Grant Cardone in here, billionaire. We brought on Conceited from Wildin' Out,
We
top
got
rapper
next
Michael
week,
Blackson.
People come in. It's crazy.
Andrew Tate. We brought Adam 22. We brought AD from
Tristan.
Tristan's gonna come. We brought Rolo Tomasi. We had a Sterling Cooper. We had an awesome panel with the Avengers, bro. We brought on a lot of big ass guests, man.
And January, maybe some Peterson, maybe.
Oh yeah. We got Jordan Peterson and Michaela Peterson coming in February. So it's like, you know what I'm saying, like, guys.
Yeah, you saw Andrew's face.
I'll try not to say none.
Hey, I mean, I try, you know.
But you know what I'm saying, like, guys, we're working really hard behind the scenes to like give y'all the best experience possible, and these dudes are just trying to tear us down. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're trying to pull the wool over your eyes. They're trying to say we're scammers and frauds, all this extra shit. All right, bro. If we're scammers and frauds, nobody will fuck with us. Like, we would have been gone a long time ago.
Yeah,
so
please tell me how, bro.
yeah, man. Still waiting on that one.
Okay.
But all right, cool.
So we'll do this, right?
Oh, I just was gonna finish my point. OnlyFans. Simply put, man, it comes down to the guy. It depends on your tolerance level. Me personally, I know my main chick is not on OnlyFans. Fuck that shit. But everyone is different. You know what I'm saying? Some guys might tolerate it, want to make money off it, whatever. But the key, the foundational basis of your girl being on OnlyFans or doing any type of this work, it's got to go through you, and you got to benefit to some degree, like 100%. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, me and Andrew might not agree of having our girl do it, but I agree on the foundation that if she does do it, it's got to go through you. You know what I'm saying? But every guy has different tolerance levels to certain things. I don't. Andrew does, but it's got to go through him, and he's got to benefit from a monetary standpoint.
This came up. So I was talking to that chick, right?
As long as you lead, you're good, guys.
And it was like, yo, like, I know what she's doing, but like, she's benefiting me. So it's like, okay. So you know the whole thing happened with that chick or whatever, right?
I actually genuinely don't.
Okay, cool. But the point is that, like, I'm just saying, once I know about it and it's money's coming to me, I don't care. So
yeah, I think there's oh man, I don't want to talk too much, but I'm gonna try and do it. All right. They call it the oldest profession in the world, right? The whole prostitution thing. And being an OnlyFans girl is not being a prostitute, but we're just gonna keep it simple. But that if it's the oldest profession in the world, then pimping goes along with it. Most girls who are involved in these things, I'd really actually say most girls, especially the ones who are successful at them,
absolutely,
they have a man involved. There's a whole bunch of girls with an OnlyFans in their bio making small money. But the girls on OnlyFans making 100, 150 grand, 200 grand a month, they're working with their man. I'm not saying their man on camera. I'm saying their man is in charge of everything, in charge of the scheduling, in charge of getting the photo shoots, in charge of putting it all together, the ideas, the motivation, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So a whole lot of OnlyFans, as it's seen as this independent woman, you know, like motivating independent females. The reality of it, most of the money ends up with men. Anyway,
Andrew, you need to tell, because they might not know your background, how you're speaking about this from such an educated standpoint. For our viewers out there and for the lovely ladies on the panel, what did you used to do prior that qualifies to speak about this? We know, but they need to know.
All right, so I used to run a webcam agency. I had 75 girls who worked for me.
Wow. Okay.
Now,
there we go. Now it connects, right, ladies?
So passionate. He's so
I can see the looks on their faces. They're like, "What is this? What? How does he know this shit?" So,
No, yeah, but
talk about it real quick.
I had 75 girls who worked for me. This is about 7-8 years ago. So it was before OnlyFans, and it was on webcam, and it was based out in Europe, and they'd sit there on the internet and they'd talk to dudes and they'd make a whole bunch of money, et cetera, et cetera. And the girls would primarily do it. They were either doing it for me, for my brother, or nearly every other girl who worked for us was married. She was doing it for her man. The idea that it was all purely independent woman, blah, 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 that's very new age. A lot of it was just, look, this is a job. I can make a whole bunch of money. I'm doing it for my man. And as long as the man feels respected and he feels like part of the equation, most men are cool with it. Most men are like, you're going to make how much money? All right, cool. Boom. I want to be in charge of it, etc. What's actually interesting, I identified something that I see in Miss Young German here. And girls who are making money from dudes, they often very much struggle to find a romantic relationship with a dude. You just said yourself, I don't talk to guys in a romantic way. I don't care about romantic way. Da, da, da. And a lot of girls who do sex work are in many ways repulsed by men for things outside of money. A lot of the girls used to work for me on webcam. They like, all I do is talk to dorks all fucking day. Men are losers. I can't even go on a date anymore. It puts them off, men.
It does fuck them up.
It puts them off, men. Is that true or false?
Yeah.
It puts you off, men. You're like, okay, well, am I getting paid? No, well, then fuck off. I don't want to talk to them anymore.
Right.
So there are some elements where you can find this combination where I've had girls who work for me, right? They're in love with me. They work very hard. They make a lot of money. I make a lot of money from them. And on top of that, they're probably more loyal than a normal girl would be because the whole idea of all men besides me repulses them. So they're like, you're the only fucking G on this planet. I don't want even another man to talk to me. Every man I talk to is a fucking loser. And you end up with women who are completely head over heels in love with you, and they despise the male species as a whole. So it can go that way. It can go that way. It can go the other way too, but it can go that way. So the idea that all girls on OnlyFans is bad, et cetera, it's absolutely false. It's not true.
This opens a really good discussion because we brought many women on the podcast that are maybe famous porn stars, high earners on OnlyFans, dancers, strippers, exotic dancers, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
Basically, women involved in the sex industry, as we just discussed, that make money from men's inability to get laid.
Yeah.
And what I've come to realize is you see a very dark side of male nature as a female entertainer that basically, just like you said, repulses you, and it's very difficult for you to connect with men. So it's actually interesting that it's almost as if like her career like ostracizes her from a lot of men, but at the same time you're in a position where it almost insulates you as the main guy in her life, and she's disgusted by everyone else.
Correctly.
So it actually works in your favor. I never thought of it that way.
Absolutely. If she has no guy, then it makes her harder, right? Because you're right. She's repulsed by all men. She wants to get paid to even interact with them because she finds them unattractive. But if she's already in love with you when she starts something like that, then it can go the opposite way because she's already in love with you at the beginning, right? And the more and more of this dark side of male nature she interacts with, the less and less interest she has with the general populace of men.
Yeah.
And she's like, every man I talk to, I've been doing this job for 4 years, every single dude was disgusting. He was either a simp or he spoke shit or he was just ugly. Something I don't like. And they'll end up falling more in love with you than ever before. But that's only if they loved you to begin with. So it can go two ways. But yeah, it's a really interesting. It's an interesting phenomenon as a whole. It truly is an interesting phenomenon.
Hey man, I just like it just clicked in my head because every girl that like I won't say any names, but they literally come in and they'll say I hate men, or nah, I don't go on dates unless they're paying me, or I don't talk to them unless they're paying me.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Like you're seeing the worst side of men, so why the fuck would you want to like deal with them in general? Like your job is to entertain them, and you're seeing like literally like their sexual fantasies. Like you have to make that shit come to fruition. And let's be honest, a lot of dudes have some weird fantasies, bro. Feet shit. Putting needles in their dicks, all this weird shit. So I would feel weird too about that if I was a woman. So it makes sense how it almost, even though people might say, oh, it's counteractive, like it means she's a hoe. No, actually, if anything, if you're managing her and she's under your authority, and that's why I say, guys, it's so important that you have to be the one running that side of her life. You have to be the leader in her life. You got to be the foundation, because even if she goes into something like that is conducive to infidelity or some other shit, but she's under your leadership, you can't work in your favor.
Completely.
Makes sense.
Completely. If she's under your leadership, let me tell you something. If a girl is under your leadership, the chance of her meeting a man on OnlyFans that she falls in love with is fucking zero. It's OnlyFans, bro. These guys are messaging her, hey, feet, please. Like, what the? I mean, they ain't spitting game. So, like, the chance of her leaving you for that is basically zero. And you nailed it. You see the worst side of male nature. Man, I've got some stories from webcam you girls would not believe. Because me and my brother used to sit there and we watched all the screens. We had a setup very much like this, and we watched all these screens in our big ass studio. We had. Let me tell you.
Tell one story, yeah, please. I want the ladies to kind of see the dark side.
Do you want a weird one or do you want a funny one? Because one of them was really funny, and then I had one guy who was really funny, and then
let's do both.
We'll do both, and
you know, we'll do this. We'll do a story time. So each person tell a dark side of men nature that you saw. We'll let Andrew start off first.
All right, so probably the weirdest guy we ever had was a lawyer, and he was a lawyer in New York. Who's from New York? Oh, Jenny from the block. She's from New York. So we had a lawyer from New York, and this guy, man, you know what the thing about webcam? It kind of worried me about the world, because when you see how police officers, the doctors, surgeons, lawyers, you see what they're doing when they're at home with their money, you don't trust any of them anymore. So now if I ever have to have surgery, I'm looking at them up and down like, motherfucker, you fucking Cam, you little book. You know, I don't trust none of them. So this guy was a lawyer, right?
What year was this?
This was...
So people kind of have an idea.
So I got into the Cam game early. This must have been probably 7, 8, maybe 9 years ago.
Okay.
So a long time ago.
Right around 2012,
yeah, something like that.
All right, cool.
So
IG's just popping off.
Yeah, just all that shit's new, right? So Cam's new. My girls are making a bunch of money. Anyway, so we had a lawyer, and what he used to like to do is he found one of my girls, and he had this. It started with a fantasy that she was his babysitter and that he would poop his pants. And that she had to change him, right? So it started off very much like, hey, can you smell me? And she'd be like, yeah. You smell so bad. Do I smell bad? And he loved it when she was like, you're disgusting. You smell so bad. You're a full grown man. What's wrong with you? Why do you smell so bad? He loved that, right? And then he got to the point where saying, I'm going to ask you to make me do things, but I want them to be completely unreasonable. And the worse they are, the more I'll pay. So she's like, all right, all right. I want you to wear a diaper at work. And he's like, all right. So he sends her like $1,000 and she wears a diaper at work. But it got to the point across a few months where she's like, I want you to wear a diaper and not, she just had to think of shit, right? She's like, I want you to wear a diaper and not change it for a week. And he'd send her 10 G's and he would actually do it. And he'd wear a diaper and not change it for a week. Go toilet in this diaper, swear to God. And he'd try and send her pictures of it all. She wouldn't even look at them because it made her feel sick. But me and Tristan, me and my brother would like print them out, put them on her bed and shit. You got that kind of thing. These are the kind of dudes she's talking to. So you think she's watching this and going, I can't wait to go out there to New York and get myself a nice lawyer? No, these are the lawyers of the world. It's disgusting. And then we also had another guy. Let me light it up with a funny story. We had one guy who was a bad boy. We had one guy who was a pimp. Might have been you, Fresh. No. We had one guy called Paul. And Paul went to a girl and said, look, you need to buy some gummy bears. He sent her $1,000. Please buy gummy bears on a Tuesday. I remember this story. So she's like, took the grand, whatever. She bought a bunch of gummy bears. And on Wednesday, he came back and he made her put all the gummy bears down out in front. And the gummy bears was Paul and all his boys. And they all had names, Paul and Tim and his brother, Chris, and all this shit.
Shout out, Chris.
Yeah, shout out to Chris. And what she had to do was pick one up and pretend she was going to eat it. And he'd be like, please don't eat Chris. Don't eat Chris. That's my boy, Chris. He's my friend. Please don't eat Chris. Don't eat Chris, please, please. And he'd beg on the chat. And you'd see him on the camera like panicking. No, not Chris. Please, please. And she'd like put him on her titties and pick him up and lick Chris.
My nigga Chris.
Lick his face. And eventually she'd put him in her mouth and she'd chew. And he'd like have a panic attack. Like, no, Chris, no. Right in the camera, please. Wow. And this would go on for hours while she slowly took his friends one by one, his boss from work, his vet. And when they were all dead, only Paul is left. And he'd be like, please don't eat me. Queen, please don't eat me. You've eaten all my friends. Please, don't eat me. Don't eat me. And he'd beg and beg and beg and beg. Don't eat me. Don't eat me. And when she put him on the tits, she licked him to that. When she'd eventually start chewing Paul, he'd come everywhere.
Oh my God.
And you know what? Me and my brother would be sitting there saying, Paul's a G. That is some game. I was like, if I'm going to lose one of my webcam girls to a cam guy, if I'm going to lose any of my chicks, this guy's going to take her. He's a bad boy. That's some sick game. Girls, don't pretend you don't want this guy. You know you want him. You know you want him.
Kill me in my sleep.
All I got to say to that one is, oh, you touched my tongue. Like, God damn.
What? That's my cam story. I got more, but that's enough.
And you know, honestly, that was a great story, and that segues perfectly into what I was going to say here, which is basically what I've come to realize is this: pornography and sex work makes women hate men, and prostitution makes men hate women. And the reason why is because men are paying their money, aka providing their security to some degree, their financial security, to get sexual access. And on the other flip side, the woman is providing her sexual access to that man in exchange for some temporary security. So both parties are getting what they want, like from a carnal level, but it's not real.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that the true genders are like gonna hate each other when they participate in this thing. Because I've noticed guys, you know, if we flip it, that have sex with a lot of prostitutes have like this incredibly strong disdain for women.
Yeah,
like,
they hate women, bro.
fucking hate them, bro, because you're seeing the worst side of female hypergamy. You're literally paying her, she's starfishing you, and then you bang, and then she leaves, and you're like, okay, you didn't get to enjoy, right, the nice side of female nature, you know, the comforting, the soothing voice, the cooking, the cleaning, her giving a shit about you to some level, right? Like, you don't enjoy that. You're just getting the one thing that you really want from her, which is the sex, and she leaving. Makes you feel some type of way, right? And then the woman on the other end, right? She's getting just the money from you. She's not getting that security. She's not getting that masculine energy. She's not getting that protection. She's not getting nothing. She's getting that money temporarily. So she's going to have some disdain for you. So it's kind of funny to see the two genders almost have this tug of war and hate each other when they participate in the sex industry from different spectrums.
Yeah, yeah, you nailed it, man. You absolutely nailed it. And what's actually funny is when I was doing the cam business, most of my girls who made the majority of their money, it wasn't sexual. They made the majority of their money from being a therapist to some sad dude. Because people would say, why are they on webcam? Because porn's free on the internet and they can buy a hooker for cheap. So why are they spending $10,000 a month talking to some chick? It's like they ain't trying to see her titties. They're trying to sit there and go, my wife doesn't respect me. I'm so sad. My kids don't listen to me. I've worked my whole life. She hates me. I can't even get a blowjob on my birthday. My girls were therapists much more than they were sex workers. Like the plight of the male is absolutely insane. It's crazy how some of these dudes are living out here. They'll pay a lot of money just to feel better. And they'd come into her chat room and she'd remember the name of their dog. And they'd be like, she remembers me. Like it was amazing to them. Like people don't understand how miserable most dudes out here are. It's crazy. It's genuinely crazy. There's guys out here, especially in the West, who are seriously sad. I put a tweet up the other day and I almost deleted it because I almost had a heart for a second. I don't really have one, but I almost had I put something up after the Taliban one. I said, ISIS and the Taliban have girls flying out to Iraq to be a fourth wife in a war zone. And you're in Philadelphia wanking off because you can't get a chick to even fucking pay attention to you.
God damn.
And the point I was making is it's like the cultural differences, etc. And some guy wrote underneath it, like, this really upsets me because basically it's true. Da, da, da. But yeah, it's crazy for American men, man. It's crazy for a lot of them. And they'll sit there and literally, these chicks were full-time therapists. I ran a therapy business. I didn't run a strip business. It was therapy, all of it.
And I want to say this too, Andrew, because you're one of the only people that was in that profession, right, in that world as a manager. So you saw everything and brought this kind of dark side when I listened to one of your podcasts before. And you talked about like a lot of these guys just wanted to talk to somebody. They didn't give a fuck about, like, she would be fully clothed sometime or she wouldn't even be showing any titties. A lot of these guys just wanted to talk to an attractive woman that actually gave a shit about their life because their wife no longer fucks them. She just riding out to get the divorce paperwork or whatever the hell it is. And a lot of these guys are genuinely alone. And I think, you know, and this is why I think, you know, the male, well, to keep it YouTube friendly, self-deletion rates are significantly higher than women is because, you know, a lot of guys, you know, they're incentivized to not talk about this shit. You know, you're supposed to hold your emotions and everything else like that. And a lot of times it's an outlet, you know, these sex workers, like these girls, especially on cams. Because on cam, it's all communication.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Not as much as like OnlyFans now, where it's like, now it's just like straight up like just crazy shit. But you're interacting with the girl real time. So you're like getting that attention and guys are paying for that attention.
Oh yeah, I genuinely believe that my business has prevented at least 25 suicides, at least minimum.
Wow,
at least, literally, genuinely, at least.
Where do I sign up?
I've unfortunately retired from that game now. I moved into something else, but yeah, this was at the beginning of the cam stages, and it was different than it is now, where every guy knows about cam, etc. But a lot of these guys were just kind of discovering it at the time because it was relatively new, and they were like, "Wow, you actually care I exist." So why does my woman hate me so much? All I did is everything she wanted. Why does she hate me? All I did was marry her and work. I did everything she wanted. Why does she treat me like crap? And it's kind of like, I felt like jumping in and saying, listen, G, but I can't, right? I can't. So instead the girl would give the advice, and milk them on. Man, there are some ruthless stories as well, though. Like I had one chick. Oh man, can I even? All right.
Yeah. Tell the story, ladies. While he tells the story, get your story ready, right? The worst story that you could think of where a guy was acting weird. And then think of one story where a girl totally fucked a guy over.
But before Andrew tells the story,
or whatever,
we need the legs up though.
Yo, guys,
you know what? Like,
should we wait? There's about to be 8,000 y'all in here, man. We're giving y'all a lot of game, bro. Please like the goddamn video, right? Because we're about to give you guys some more sauce. Yeah, the likes are really low right now.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. It's Friday night. We lit, having a good time, and you niggas, what 4K likes out of 8,000 watching? That's less than half.
That's less
we
than
can
half,
be in the club right now, getting lit.
I know.
Turning up right now.
Friday with Andrew Tate and 9.
I got pizza with the club right now waiting for me. Like y'all niggas need to like the video, man.
Yeah, like the video, man. Because guys, we'd be sacrificing a lot for this, man. And yeah, bro. All we need is you guys to like because it helps with the engagement and everything else like that. And what else? There was something else I was gonna say. I forgot what I was gonna say. No, well, December 18th. But yeah, go ahead, Andrew.
No,
ladies, get your stories ready.
Yeah.
Male and female.
You know what? I kind of want to hear some girl stories, but all in all, it was a super interesting perspective. It was very interesting for me to run it from both sides. It was interesting for me to keep the girls motivated and happy and for them to do it. It was very interesting for me to see all the things that men say and all the things men truly desire. And a lot of these women out here see men as these horrible creatures and that we're evil and that we're always after sex and money and da-da-da. I'm telling you now, the majority of men just want to feel respected in the house they live in. They want to feel like they actually have someone who genuinely respects them and cares about them. And if they can get that and that alone, you'd be surprised how many you can keep happy. Keeping a man happy as a woman is so remarkably easy.
Facts.
It's a miracle that you managed to mess it up. Like,
Especially
it's
if you live in the
so
West.
easy. It's so easy. But it's just, I understand there's a culture in the world today that's convincing young ladies you need to be a disagreeable, horrible, unlikable little bitch. And that's and it's all about get the bag, all this crap. You know
Arguing
what?
with your man.
You know what you need to do is go home to your man and say, you know what, you actually do a lot for me. I really love you. I care about you, etc. If you can do that and that alone, he ain't gonna fucking leave you. Any woman, you're never gonna lose a man if you show him some respect and you show him some peace and quiet in his own home. And there are men out there who are paying $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 a year talking to some bitch 1,000 miles away just to feel like someone gave a shit they existed. It's
Facts.
crazy. It's crazy.
And I want to say this real quick. I got a question for you, Andrew, and then we're going to turn to ladies. So, ladies, be ready with your stories. I don't want you guys to be like, I don't know. You got plenty of time. OnlyFans versus webcam industry. Is webcam industry dying nowadays? You're in a unique position where you've done both.
Yeah, the webcam industry is dying because the webcam industry is a full-time job. Webcam was 12 hours a day, start 8 a.m., finish 8 p.m., full-time job. You had to turn up. You had to actually work. With OnlyFans, you don't have to work that hard. The truth is the majority of girls on OnlyFans make fucking nothing.
Facts.
They make nothing. And they'll talk about it and they'll make a fucking 500 quid here to 1,000 here. The girls I know a few.
Wait, what's 500 quid in USD? Because I know that we got a lot of American viewers.
Sorry.
So British guys won't know.
$500, $600, $700, whatever.
Yeah.
I know some girls who are on OnlyFans who are making $100,000 a month, and they're making big money. But they approach it like an actual business. They do TikTok specifically to grow TikTok accounts, specifically to get OnlyFans subscriptions, and then they have people inside of their account to specifically talk to the people for them to make sure they get the engagement and to sell the product. And every day they'll do a photo shoot. They will approach it like an actual business, but they're only doing that because their man's telling them.
Bam.
So as usual, with OnlyFans, if you have a man in charge, listen, if any girl were to come to me and say, I want to get rich, Tate, please waste some of your life getting me rich. I could take a chick with no subscribers, nothing, and in a month I'd be putting on 100 G's a month. Minimum. If you'll do anything I say, if you'll obey like a puppet, I will make you rich. Women can't do it by themselves. You need a man in charge. But yeah, Cam is a really
Wait, hold on, they're gonna hit you with the
misogyny. Yeah, but it's true. I'm gonna
Men
say
know what men want to see. I guess.
Exactly.
It's not even that. It's the work ethic. It's the work ethic. It's the mindset. It's the greed. It's the organization. It's all of that. It's the emotional stability. Oh, you feel sad today. Well, your titties still look good. So get the fuck on the camera. It's that emotional stability, right? And it doesn't matter what a woman wants to do. It doesn't matter if she wants to be a housewife. It doesn't matter if she wants to be a lawyer. It doesn't matter if she wants to be an OnlyFans girl. Unless there's a man in charge of it, she's going to fuck it up. So you need a man in charge of all of it, head to toe, from start to finish, or she's going to fucking ruin it. The whole idea, the whole paradigm of the independent woman is a fallacy. Every single independent woman is not meeting her potential on any fucking level. Misogyny.
Yeah,
please.
I got you.
Please.
I've been ready for you. That one.
Thank you.
And then also I got you with the.
Dare you?
But it's true.
Yeah.
But it's true. For a woman to reach maximum potential, she needs a man. And for a man to reach maximum potential, he needs a woman. We are meant to be together. It's a beautiful unity of earth. And this whole division they put in between us all is only bad for both sexes. It's for both sexes, right? So there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with listening to a man when it comes to OnlyFans or anything else you want to do. There's nothing wrong with it. Anyway.
The power levels. No, that's 1,000% fact, man. Like you cannot operate at optimum levels without the opposite gender being involved. I've always said a man can operate at 100%, but your girl's going to come in and help you operate at 105, and that's going to be that extra 5% is going to be the edge that when you're a high level performer that beats the competition.
100%.
She comes in and she becomes an indispensable cog in the wheel of your success and helps you operate past maximum when everyone else is operating at maybe 100%. They don't have a woman by their side because what are they doing? They're dealing with stupid bimbo hoes that come in, have sex with them, spend their money up, give them stress, give them a headache, give them all this bullshit. But your girl comes in, doesn't take anything. She adds value. Correct. She operates and becomes an indispensable part of your repertoire. And then bang, you're operating at a whole nother level because you have a helpmate that's by your side versus someone that comes in. Let's be honest. Most women take value instead of add value. They're used to it. Nigga, take me on a date. Give me a bag. You know what I'm saying? Like you need to entertain me. And a lot of modern day women go into this thing like you need to provide value to me. And that's fine. The guy will provide value to you until he gets the sex. And then if you don't provide the value back, let's see how long he's gonna last around. And that's the problem I think most modern day women fall into is they're not able to retain a guy post sex. And the key is to be what you just said, have a man operate at optimum levels. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
And then for the woman, I agree. I think that men are just designed by, okay, I'm going to hit myself with this as well.
How dare you?
I'm just going to say it. Men are designed to work harder than women. We're built for it. We're stronger. We're taller. We have stronger bone density. This is why all the physical labor jobs are male dominated. I don't see any feminists running around complaining, saying there's not enough female Alaskan fishers. You know what I'm saying? Or no, not enough oil drillers or not enough construction workers. They want to fight for the cushy office jobs that pay high salary, but they don't want to do the hard work that controls that helps operate the infrastructure, right, of Western countries. You know, electric, power, you know, the power grids, everything else like that is run by men, architecture, engineering, etc. Right? So men just understand that we have to create value. You know that from the time you're a little boy, that you're going to have to work to be able to get a girl. Hey, you need to get a good job, etc. It's kind of put in your head. A woman, hey, you want to go to school, become successful? Fantastic. But you don't have to. You don't have to. If you're pretty enough, you don't have to. It is a choice, as much as modern day women get mad at me for saying that. If you're beautiful and you come from a good family, etc., there will be men lining up to marry you that are worth millions by the time you're 18. You know what I'm saying? A woman can choose to not work if she's beautiful enough and she knows how to carry herself correct. But a man, it don't matter how beautiful you are, bro. You have to work, nigga. I know it does not mean shit. So, and with that said, like, men are just designed to work more. I mean, men on average make more money than women, despite the fact that women go to college more than men. They're more educated than men. Men make more money. Why? Because men take less vacation time. Men work more hours. Men work more dangerous jobs. And this is all statistically proven. It's a fact. The wage gap does not exist because of gender. It exists because of choices. Men choose to work more hours and work more dangerous jobs that pay more. That's the reality. So going back to with the OnlyFans thing, having a male manager, he's going to be able to look at the business tangibly and, okay, we need to do this more to make this much more money, etc. The woman, let's be honest, she's already in a vulnerable position because she's showing her body all day. Okay, she's already in a sensitive state. So if she doesn't make it, just like you said, you've used this example many times. I didn't make as much money this day, or I didn't make as much money this week or this month. She's gonna start to feel some type of way because she, like, basically what the market is telling her, bitch, you ugly. We ain't paying you no more. You know what I'm saying? And that's how girls are gonna take it, even though it might have been some other OnlyFans girls popping off, or someone is going viral, and that's why she lost money. But she's gonna take it like, damn, am I good enough? Am I good enough? You need that guy there to keep you motivated, because women are heavily influenced by their emotions, man.
Correct.
You know, men are told do what's right. Women are told do what's right for you. We're very different. So I think having that male counterpart is extremely important as a leader to women, to keep things objective